Hello, what's up this afternoon, everyone? Welcome. Fine Thursday to you all. Get it? Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Who knows anymore? Days, weeks, months. But good to see you. What's up, Stone Rain, Wall of Chaos, Badger, Swing for Zero? It is finally Viewer Battle Day. So, what that means is we're going to spend this entire stream battling against you on arena formats, standard, historic Brawl, timeless, explore, you name it. There's even someone that wanted to play standard Brawl. I don't know when the last time I played standard Brawl is, but I found a standard Brawl deck just so I can play this one game against someone. So that's the plan for today. So I have a list of people who have sent me their information. Oh no. Oh, they better not be shutting down Arena. I'm going to be so salty. Not today, Arena. Why? So I have a working list of people that either have sent me emails or some from the chat. If you want to get on the list, all you got to do, it's super easy. Send me your arena name and number and what format you'd like to play. I'll add you to the list, and we're just going to go match by match through this for the entire stream and get to as many as possible. So if you still want to get on the list, let me know. I'll add you to the list. Did WotC fix challenges? Apparently, yes. That is the words on the street. I challenged Phil for a video recently, and it worked fine. So based on that, I'm trusting that it actually is working. If it doesn't work, I'm going to be so sad. I don't know, Paladin. Is your name and info on here? Did I miss you somehow? There's a couple people that didn't send me their arena number, which are the question marks. They said they wanted to play, but I didn't get enough information to actually do it. But yes, Paladin 111. All right, I will add you. Paladin 111. What format do you want to play, Paladin? Actually, did you email me? If you emailed me and I didn't add you, you should be a little bit further up the list. Jaguar Maynard. All right, I got you, Maynard. You were going on the list. So if you want to get on the list, this is a good time to do it. And like I said, we will go through as many as possible. Can't promise we get to literally everyone, but we will try. We're going to jump into games very quickly here so we can play as many games as possible. Jaguar, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scripture for you. Thank you. Also, if you are Chris Fertel, Seth Botwin, or Jaguar, and you still want to play, please send me your arena info, because we can't really challenge unless I actually have your arena info. Wall of Chaos, I'll play any format. Which one do you prefer, Wall of Chaos? Which one do you like the most? I have decks for every format, so I can play whatever you want to play. Lucid for some timeless action. All right, Lucid, let me get you on there. I've been binging your videos lately. Shouldered video was great. Hey, thank you. Welcome to the streams, Effer. I'm sorry for butchering your name, but I'm glad you've been watching the videos. Thank you. Oh, we got some good stuff coming up. This is a weird week because we don't have the new set yet, but there's some good stuff coming up on the YouTubes. I missed you. Oh no. I'm sorry, Nicarol. Send me your info and I'll get you on the list. There's some good stuff coming up. We got a new collection buy video that's going to be coming up. There are new collection buy video coming up. There's box opening video, of course, against odds tomorrow. A pretty sweet timeless deck that I think people are going to be excited about. So there's a lot of good stuff coming up on the YouTube. Jaguar for Explorer. All right, so Jaguar, if you're around, since you're very near the top of this list, since you're around, I will get to you very soon. You might actually be the first match, because I'm not sure who else is here that have said they wanted to play. Seth, I want to play, my arena name is Rando Fan, and I want to play some historic Brawl. All right, historic Brawl. All right, let's do our reminders and start playing some Magic. I will try to keep adding people as we go. Nurtured Lands. We're getting to the point where, I don't know. We'll see how many matches we get through. We normally do best of one. So the plan's going to be best of one so we can get through as many people as possible. Put timeless instead of historic. Oh, my bad. So I think the plan's going to be best of one, but if you get like totally mana screwed and your deck doesn't do anything, maybe we do a second one just so I actually get to see what your deck does, because that's kind of the goal of this, right? It's not really about winning or losing, although I am going to crush all y'all, but It's not about winning or losing. This is just to hang out and have fun and get to see all your cool decks and ideas on stream. That's what I love the most about Viewer Battle Day, is just getting to see everyone's cool ideas. So let's do our reminders and let's start playing some Magic. So I believe, I don't know, is Metalak around? Metalak, if you are here, I will challenge you first since you're at the top of the list. I don't know about Seth or Chris. Seth or Chris, if you show up, I'm going to put you to the bottom for now since I know of your info. Incomplete instructions. Metalak and then Jaguar, you're gonna be next on the list. What format did you want, Jaguar? I wish I wasn't at work right now. I'd love to be able to play against the legendary Saffron Olive. Also, your video versus Phil the other day was amazing. I would absolutely love to see more Inner Goldfish matches like that. Yeah, I think we're gonna do more of that. It's fun. It's a good way to like do something a little bit different. And there's also some formats that work way better when you're playing against someone else on the crew compared to like on the ladder or whatever. So I think we'll do some more fun matchups like that with me and Phil, or maybe some other people get on that. But it's definitely something I'd like to do more of in the future. Yeah, I know, Tuka Buddy. I appreciate you giving other people a chance because we we play every time we viewer battle. But if we get through the list, Tuka, I'll keep you in mind. Maybe you can sneak on. Can you stream snipe? Honestly, I don't care. This is for fun anyway. Like, I guess, like, I don't need to leave the stream to battle me. So I guess just try to, like, not look at my hand or whatever. But it really, like, we're playing for fun and doing, like, cool things and seeing cool decks. So whatever works. I don't really get salty about stream snipers anyway. At least they're watching, right? I wish there were, if I could play against 1,000 people at once and they all stream snipe me, that would be such a good stream. All right, reminders. Trying to show off my glyph deck in standard, or I will get you I'll get you added to the list for standard, and then we are gonna do reminders and start playing. We got a pretty good list going, so if we get through these, I will take more as we go along. So anyway, reminders. Jaguar for Explorer. Oh god, what was your username, Jaguar? Oh, Jaguar Explorer. Okay. It is Jaguar. All right, reminders. Replay YouTube. That's where you can find all the old streams, including this one in the future. Normal YouTube. So, like I said, some cool stuff coming up. Got another collection buy that's actually going to be pretty fun, I think. So that one's going to be coming up in a few days. There's going to be a really good against odds tomorrow for a timeless. And then next week, we get to kick off exploring Murders at Karlov Manor. So we will get all that going as well. Paladin, are you not on the list? Yeah, you're there. I got you. Oh, I don't have your number, I see. There we go. Wow, that was the worst copying and paste job I've ever done. I really should come up with a better system for this. I wish Arena had a better system for this, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Otherwise, our sponsor today is Card Kingdom. If you need some magical cards, you can get them over at cardkingdom.com/mtdgoldfish. Even get a free goldfish sticker. Just let them know you want one in your order, and they'll hook you up. Anyway, let's play some Magic. Let's do some viewer battling. And our first match is Metalak. Number for standard. Metalak, I am going to send you a challenge here. Come on, Arena. Be good one time. So we are going to do 60 card best of one. Challenge you. You emailed, but I'm not on the list. Send me your info musings, and I'll get you on. I thought I added everyone that emailed me, but it's possible that I messed up and missed one. Let's play. What are we playing in standard here? Let's play. So many options. Let's play zombies. Zombies are sweet. Roaming throne zombies. Giarmagello in Shalikio. Wow, it worked. Welcome to the Fishbowl in Blank Epoch and CV Futurel. So many subs. Welcome, everyone. Big scoops here for all of you. Thank you. In Donzels, the subs are still going. All right, so this hand, we have neck. This hand's actually pretty good. This is a good zombie hand. We have Super Panharmonicon, so we're good. You don't have to email again. You can just send it to me here if you want musings. You can email me again if you want to. But yes, you can also just send it right here. Boki dokie. All right, Metalak. What do you got, Metalak? Oh no, are we mulliganing into oblivion? Oh no, Metalak. Oh no. Maybe Metalak's playing a deck that wants to mulligan. Maybe that's part of it. I missed it down. Oh no. McCary, I'm sorry. Viewer Battle Day, there's so much going on. It's easy to miss stuff. I'm getting it right now. My apologies. We have a new donation from wow, a big donation from McCary. McCurry, $20 donation. Are we grabbing legs today? I mean, it is my only emote, right? Everybody grab a leg. I'm so bad at this. Krim is so good. He's all on top of the emotes. These arena zoomers and their emotes. Charming scoundrel. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, McGarry. Definitely appreciate it. Well, opponent's getting it with the scoundrel, so it looks like Jeskai of some kind. Ooh, make disappear. Well, we're gonna put this on zombie. I really want a necro duality, but let's just headless rider. Go beatdowns. All right, I'm looking at the email right now, McCurry. All right. Let's see. So, Chris, I got you. I got you, Chris, and I will move you back up to your proper place on the list. And I got your email from McCurdy as well from Musings. Oh, that's a roaming throne, but we can't cast it. What is our point doing here? Wait, what is? Oh, wow. Virtue of Knowledge. Oh, they're full on. We're getting Panharmonicon. I don't even know if I want to win now. I want to see the Panharmonicons go off. Did you mulligan for the Panharmonicon? I think they mulligan to find the Panharmonicon. All right, we'll hit you for two. We'll hit you for two. Opponent, Virtue of Knowledge. I was so excited for this card. I don't believe I'm saying these words, but I kind of feel like Wizards has printed so many Panharmonicons that I'm becoming desensitized to their awesomeness. There's just there's so many now. Every set we're getting like one or two Panharmonicons. I kind of honestly forgot that there was this blue enchantment Panharmonicon in standard still. I mean, I'm not fatigued by it because I still love them, but if you kill our stuff, we're going to make a lot of zombies. I want to be playing my Panharmonicon. Maybe we should just have every archetype have a Panharmonicon. That might make Magic better. Hey Seth, I like to make free-form decks around really random cards and paper, and I decided to make a really weird Phyto Hydra deck with Glittering Wish and other underused cards. Let me know what you think. Ooh, let me see, Zeno. That sounds spicy. So opponent, double Charming Scoundrel, loots, and loots. Gets rid of a bunch of lands. Oh, it's a tap land. All right, we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. Getting in for 3. We need our Panharmonicon. What a world we live in. Opponent has a Panharmonicon. We kind of have 2 Panharmonicons. This game might get crazy if our opponent can stabilize. Yeah, 99 Panharmonicons and a Muldrifter. What more do you need? Actually, I guess it'd have to be 98 Panharmonicons, a Muldrifter, and 1 Thassa's Oracle. Actually, no. 97 Panharmonicons, a Muldrifter, the Thassa's Oracle, and a Leyline of Anticipation so you can flash it in. Now we got a deck. We got a deck. Chat is blocking the stack. Oh, you know what? You know why that is? That's because I clicked on the Moto streaming setting instead of Arena. There we go. That should be better. We have another new donation from Lucid. Seth, I've taken my Historic Brawl Braids deck you played and turned it into a high-powered EDH deck. Let me know what you think. Ooh, let me see. Also, we missed McCurry's donation, but then we did catch it. But I missed it at the time, unfortunately. Yeah, the Braids deck is sweet, Lucid. I like the Braids deck a lot. What did our opponent do? Oh my goodness, I don't even know what they did. Well, we're going to untap. We're going to play Cavern on Golem. Because we want to resolve this roaming throne. Haha! Our Panharmonicons are here too. We're going to put that on Zombie. Double trigger the Champion of the Parish. Now if our stuff dies, we get to make so many zombies. About it. No. Don't look at the roaming throne. No. Opponent's going to block. Going to keep their life total high. I mean, the risky thing about playing a Panharmonicon deck on Viewer Submitted Day is, do you really think you can out Panharmonicon me? Big score. I've played more Panharmonicons than anyone in the entire world, I'm pretty sure. Richard's Everything is a Goif reminds me of Everything is a Time Walk article, but I can't find it. Oh dear. I was getting a little too cocky too early. That's a tally into a Panharmonicon. and a Skull Scob. At least our deck is full of zombies that are probably not very helpful. What are you doing, Cease? Here, we're getting... It's a Panharmonicon. It's a Panharmonicon battle, Cease. How are you? Yeah, you're hitting the mic stand. That's a lot of Vitalis. What do you think of Vitalis, Cease? Yeah? What do you think of Vitaly? You have the sharpest claws. My... Oh, careful. Oh, careful, careful, Cease. She has a... Whoa, my... Oh, no, is this a combo deck? Is this like Garuda? Undercover Operative. Okay, wow, this turn is wild. So Headless Rider, we're going to make a huge champion of the parish. Double trigger everything because of Roaming Throne. The problem is our opponent's going to run it back with this clone on their Itali. So we have a 13-13 champion of the parish. We got 4 zombie tokens, but our opponent's about to Itali a roughly infinite number. Oh, no. No. Oh, it's a combo deck. It's a combo deck, and they're going to go, oh, no, this is so bad. Mr. Peaches, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super chat for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank ya. Opponent, Italis. And Italis. This is like eggs. Well, I guess it's going to kill us at some point, so it's not exactly like eggs. I've been working... Oh, another Italis. So many Italis. This is Oops All Italis. It's literally all the Italis. Yeah, this is pretty sweet, actually. I will say, I can respect this. I mean, Itali's pretty good on its own. Oh, wow, this is really the plan, isn't it? How do they win, though? Like, just build a huge board? Like, do we even lose from this? Or do we just let them Itali a million times and then... Oh, wait, are these all... Oh, God, those are all Itali triggers. Oh, no. No, now they get a Roaming Throne on a dinosaur. Oh, God. We're going to get milled out. There's no way they whiff now. That's their... Oh, this is the entire goal of their deck. Oh, the thing is... We could have played around this. We could have played around this. If we had left up mana, we could have just killed the Itali. I wasn't expecting this, honestly. I was expecting more traditional Panharmonicon stuff. Not a full-on Panharmonicon combo, but Virtue of Knowledge. So opponent has an unbelievable board that's never gonna end. They're going to run out of cards eventually. How do you miss blocks? I feel like the current sets we have some creature types and archetypes that are only 2 months now, and it only sees limited play. Yeah, looking good for the viewers in round 1, that's for sure. I miss blocks. I think WotC even knows that, like, not having any blocks. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we can win from here, but I mean, we're gonna see how our opponent closes out the game. We're not gonna... There's no way we beat infinite Itali... Not infinite, but like 10 Itali triggers with 4 Panharmonicons now because of the Roaming Thrones. There's no way. They're gonna play everything in both decks. The only question is, like, is there a way we could win by, like, milling them out? Is that fully impossible? Because we're just both gonna run out of cards, right? Like, that's how this ends? Oh, wait, no, this doesn't work. Oh, this just beats us, literally beats us. Itali, oh. The cards stay exiled. Wow. And the GG. Grab a leg, Madalac. Grab a leg. Good game. Good game. Wow. Okay, so I was getting kind of worried when we saw Madalac, like, mulliganing to 5. I was thinking, oh, no, this is going to be a disaster. Like, it's not even going to be a good match. Instead, we got absolutely comboed off by Italian Panharmonicons. That was sweet. That was a sweet deck, Madalac. I like it. I might actually have to grab a leg and try to use that deck for a video. You should send me your deck. Yeah, you should send me your deck list, because that would be a fun deck to do a video. I would love to see. I mean, I guess we just saw the deck list essentially. Fido Hider. Let me pull up these decks real quick. Next on our list. Okay, here. Let me pull up the viewer battles. So next on our list, Sea Futrell. What format are we playing, Sea Futrell? I got you next on the list. So Madalac, really well done. Very good game. Sea Futrell, are you in the chat? What format are we playing? Did they? They might have actually broke it. They might have actually broke it. Because you're next on the list. So what we got next on the list? Also, same question for McCready Musings. You're the next two on the list. Then we got Jaguar for Explorer. So get ready, see Fruitel, if you're here. Also, McReady Musings. Phytohydra pile. Is it too late to go on the list? I can. Oh, it's a historic brawl. I see. It's down at the bottom. I gotcha. All right. See Futrell. Hopefully you're around because I'm about to send you a challenge. Actually, I'm gonna add you as a friend, and then if you get online and accept it, then we should be able to battle. All right. So we're playing friendly brawl. We will change our deck real quick to, oh, that's standard, bro. Let's play some Ashiok. All right, game on. Phytohydra pile. So, Phytohydra, when it's dealt damage, put that many counters on it instead. Ooh, okay. That's a cool combo. So the idea, you play your Phytohydra, then you get a Pariah, so all damage dealt to you goes to the Phytohydra, then you make it indestructible, so it can never die, and then any damage just grows the Hydra, essentially. That looks like a really fun, that looks like a super fun casual deck. I like it. That looks super fun, Zen. Yeah, sounds fine, sure. We'll keep it. How hard is it to get in a game with you at a Magic Con? It's a good question. Chat, if you've been at a Magic Con with me, how hard was it to get in a game? I don't know, I just I've never got a good sense of that, because I just play games pretty much one after another all weekend with people, so I get in as many as possible. I'm not sure if there's like a whole bunch of people who are... Ooh, we're up against Lagrella. I'm not sure if there's a whole bunch of people who were like missing out and like, oh no, like I wanted to play but I didn't get a chance, or if I actually get through most of them. So I'm actually not sure, but I think your odds would be pretty good, I would say, because that's kind of my goal when I go to events, is just getting as many games as possible with people. We have a new donation from Jaguar. Idea for you and Phil: random arena, get a random color, then get a random archetype, then get a random card that you must include. You have 10 minutes to build. We're gonna kill this real quick. Yeah, Risen Reef is a scary, scary card. That's a cool idea, Jaguar. Thank you for the donation. I saw a video randomly come across my YouTube the other day. It was... Let's play this, Erebos. It was like a Madden video, and I don't even like watch Madden videos, but the idea was... the person making the video... Oh, we really wanted to land there. Well, I guess we just have to feed the swarm. We're like one... Yeah, we don't want them to get back to Risen Reef. We're like one land away from this hand kind of doing things. We got Vraska and Ashiok and Nashi. But the video was like a franchise mode thing. And they would spin a wheel with all the football team names. And whatever team they landed on, they would have to take... They would also spin for the position. So they'd spin and get a team in a position, and they'd have to just add that player to the team. I was wondering if there was a way to do that in Magic, and I haven't figured it out, but it would be so cool. I think we bargain this Besiege. This Font of Agonies doesn't seem like it's doing much. What is the best card? Yeah, Virtue of Knowledge everywhere. People know to bring out their Panharmonicons, I guess. Oh, we could take Necro. I feel dirty taking Necro, though. Oh, we could take Processor. We could take Processor and just kind of kill ourselves. It's so much better if we have Ashiok out. We need mana, really. That's what we need the most. I guess we could take Nyx Lotus, which is still not, like, super exciting. Like, 4 mana to get a Nyx Lotus is kind of... Especially if it dies. It's got to be card draw or mana. We can take Worn Power Stone, I guess. Yeah, I don't think we're going to take the Necro here. What? Oh, you know what? How about Black Market Connections? That's cards and mana. And it helps lower our life total with that Ashiok, so that's fine. No early access this set, unfortunately. The story is so... The best I can tell that what happened with early access is... Hasbro fired all the people that run early access, and now there's no early access because they fired all the people that run early access. Yeah, so that's kind of disappointing. I always look forward to early access. Early access is like one of my favorite streams each set. Like, it's just such a great community day. So I really hope that they bring it back and this is a one set thing. But no early access this set because yeah, they fired them all. I actually did a similar spin a wheel thing with Pokemon TCG. Ooh, how did it work, Bubbles? Did it actually work? I used Scryfall to make a specific search to narrow it down to arena-only cards, and then chain search to generate random cards. That's a cool idea, Jaguar. I like it. Not a VIP anymore, apparently. I mean, really, it's one of those things where, yes, it's a bummer, and let's play Ashiok. It's probably getting countered, but... It's one of those that it didn't get countered. All right, let's take up Ashiok to see if we can hit a land. Okay, so we'll exile the Witch Claw. We'll take the swamp because we want to land. We'll play the land. Pass the turn. Arena is weird. I just won a game by simply refusing to concede. My opponent had all the card advantage and gave up. Some people just don't got the time. They don't get the time. What's your opinion on cube drafts? I don't play cube as much as I wish I did at this point because I just don't make that much cube content. But cube is maybe my favorite way to play Magic. It's on my short list of favorite ways to play Magic. Cube is so good. Before, funny thing, a long time ago, before I was making content, like back when I was in college, I swear I probably, during the, like over Christmas break or holiday break, they put up the holiday cube, and I don't even know. I probably drafted like 12 hours a day or something over that Christmas break. Back when I had the time, I cubed so much. Oh, it's so addicting. It's so much fun. What is cube exactly? Cube is draft, just like if you're going to do a, whatever, Lost Caverns of Ixalan draft. But the set is a constructed set that someone makes essentially out of real cards. So it's often like a powered cube where it's just all the strongest cards, going back to Power 9 and all that. So it's like drafting, but you get to like kind of control the card pool, and it's not tied to sets or anything. So you can make it whatever you want it to be. So it's almost like draft mixed with Commander in a way where you have the personalization and expression of being able to build your own cube, and then you get to draft out of it and have that experience every time. It's so cool. I would not disagree with it being the best format. I also like other formats, but cube is pretty excellent. Let's take up our Ashiok here. Why is our opponent passing with all of the mana in the world up and not countering our stuff? I'm becoming confused at what our opponent's actually up to over there. They have a Panharmonicon. Panharmonicon makes me think not that many counter spells, but they're not. Maybe they're just flooding. I guess maybe they're just flooding and not doing anything. No, for viewer submitted viewer battle day, I tried to avoid any of the prison-y decks because I actually want to see everyone's deck go off. So I tried to avoid. Let's just take, let's take the Virtue. Virtue's sweet. Just kidding. I meant Murderous Rider. I'm still doing that. I'm never not going to punt, apparently, with, we can just go off with this Doom Whisper, can't we? We can, like, mill our deck. I don't know why we want to mill our deck here, but you know what? Let's just Vraska full price. Planeswalking number 2. Resolves. Oh, boy. Opponent, you're gonna have to start doing something, or you're gonna be in trouble here. Yeah, add some counters, go to combat, get in with the Erebos. Yeah, no Ponzas, no stacks. I'm trying to avoid. I want to see everyone's decks go off. I don't want to just stacks all of you out of the game. That would not be a good viewer battle stream. About it. Ashiok to hand. Oh, okay. They were just setting us up for the blowout with the Ether Channeler. And now what, like Blink Ether Channeler? Seek a non-land card. Okay. Jared Banks, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoop cheer for you. Thank you. Well, we're hitting our lands now. How do we not die? We are at 13, which is somewhat concerning. So we can Ashiok. All right, let's Warren Power Stone. Get some mana going. Let's Maze Mind's Tome. Get some more card draw going. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nashi? Nashi's not very good here. I mean, I guess we can just discard the hand size. Let's discard this Yogg. I don't think we're using Yogg this game. So, how was everyone's weekend? Agent Booby! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big subscription for you. Thank you. I imagine this Risen Reef is coming back. Oh, and the Sarah Paragon. That's right, Panharmonicon. Yeah, Risen Reef Panharmonicon's pretty good. Wow, we're getting so outvalued. We're getting outvalued by the viewers. At least our opponents are the wrong colors to go infinite with a tally this game. Alright, opponent. Opponent's gonna get in. Well, let's just draw with our Maze Mind's Tome. We're gonna need this life. We need some life gain. Even more swamps. Alright, yup. Down to 11. Opponent passes. Let's scry with the Maze Mind's Tome. Woe Strider. Is that worth it just to add? You know what? I think we keep that. It does add 2 bodies. We kind of need the blockers here. Well, treasure. I guess we can make shapeshifters. They're just going to get bounced, though. Treasure card. Westvale Abbey. Well, okay. Play Woe Strider. Make a goat. Play a land. Play Ashiok. Take up Ashiok. I think. Shh. We gotta go for the combo kill. Donut. Hopefully, Thief Trail is not listening here, but we have to go for the combo kill. I think that's our only way of actually winning this game is the combo kill. Which we could maybe pull off next turn if we're alive. So we're going to pass. Okay, Swords the Erebos. At least we get to gain a bunch of life. That's kind of okay. We'll discard a snow-covered swamp. Lucid handing out the gift stub to Snot? Snot. Snout. Maybe it's Snout. Well, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big subscription for you. Thank you. I'm sorry, opponent. We can't let you do that. That's just too much. Oh. How much mana do we need to win the game? You know what? Whatever. Do your thing. Do your thing. Yeah, fine. As long as I don't... Look at that frog. As long as I don't grow into a counter, this is fine. Is it not Snot? I'm sorry, Snot. I mean Snout. Snoot. Is it Snoot? Maybe it's Snoot. I'm sorry, Snoot. My apologies. No, not the Ashiok. We need that to combo kill you. Oh, no. All right. Yeah, back to the command zone. Well, this is okay, right? We still have... Oh, boy. We still have a Wrath. We also got to be aware of this black market connections killing us. Cast a Lockwayne. We don't need you now. We really need some life gain. So what we are trying to set up is... With the Ashiok, we proliferate with Vraska, and then Doom Whisper to get everything in exile and just combo kill, but now we're super far away from that. Okay, we need to slow down. We'll just make a treasure. We're losing too much life here. Well, Crux of Fate. Destroy all non-dragon creatures. And then... Yeah, we're not dead yet. Ashiok again? Let's just always have a backup plan. You know what I say to that? Grab a leg. Ooh. This proliferation might be relevant. Okay. Okay, pass the turn. Pass the turn. Opponent, we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna do the pull off the combo kill. Opponent. Oh god, we might not be pulling off the combo kill. On second thought, we might be dying. Galta. Well, let's see what they got in hand. We know there's a Sarah Paragon that can get back the Risen Reef. And a Soul Herder. And an Oracle of Moldai. Oh boy. An Ether Channeler. Oh, and that can bounce the Ashiok. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Well, I guess we need a Wrath or a Tutor, not a Cold Steel Heart. Oh, this is looking bad. This is looking real bad. We were so close. Go back to hand. We just don't have enough mana to do everything now, thanks to... Yep. Come on, Wrath. Come on, Wrath. We're not winning at the moment. Oh, we're definitely not in the lead. Although our opponent's playing a deck that looks like something I would... River's Rebuke. Come on now. Okay, so what possible ways can we survive this turn? Are there ways we can survive this turn? We have 10 mana, which is just not enough. We can go up to 11. This we can play for 5. This we can play for 5. Yeah, there's just not enough mana because we also need Doom Whisper. Well, do we need to draw a card? We probably have to or we're gonna die, yeah. All right, down to 4. Well, we found an MDFC. That's something. They just have so many threats. Too many threats, perhaps. Are we dead? So play the land. Oh, we just can't kill enough, can we? So we Baleful Mastery this for 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're done. And they have a Guard Mage and a River's Rebuke. Why can't they still... Where did they get this from? Why do they still have the River's Rebuke? Are we just literally dead? Because they can bounce all of our stuff, right? So even we can't really play blockers. Do we just have to Maze Mind's Tome draw? Is that our only... That might be our only shot. We could play Ashiok, 3, 4, 5. We'd have 6 mana left. All right, let's play Ashiok. Ashiok lets us see 2 cards. Gotta be a Wrath, gotta be a Wrath, gotta be a Wrath. Take it up. Come on, Ashiok. Price of Fame. Well, that lets us kill Galta. And Surveil 2. Lands to the graveyard. And then we can... Yeah, it's not enough. They have Exaxes. We drown the Sarah Paragon. Yeah, Galta's pretty good. Oh, GG. GG. Wow. Viewers, settle down, viewers. You gotta let me win once in a while. I saw your Lord of the Rings video. Do you think Eowyn has overthrown Selesnya and Mardu for human tribal commanders? Ooh. I mean, Eowyn is pretty sweet, that's for sure. Maybe. I think actually, yes. I think Eowyn might be the best human commander now. Yeah, viewers are stomping me so far. We gotta get back on the winning track. So good game, Seafood Trail. That was a sweet deck. All the value, so much value. Mercredi Musings. Are you here, Mercredi Musings? I'm gonna send you a friend request. I don't think I've sent you one yet. I don't remember what format you said you wanted to play. You're one of the ones that do not have a format listed. But if you are here, jump on and we'll get the battle in. Next up on the list, we have Jaguar for Explorer. And then, I don't know if Boki Doke Funny Man Jurgon is on here twice for some reason. And Jurgon, if any of you are around, let me know. You're people who emailed me, so I'm not sure if you're here in the chat or not. Jaguar, are you around? Penthouse Brewer, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big Soup Jeffrey, thank you. Historic Brawl, indeed. All right, Musings, challenge, almost incoming. I saw you for a minute. All right, here comes the challenge. Oh, no. Hang on, I messed it up. Oh, I had a question. Oh no, is it freezing? Oh, you're gonna love this, chat. I need to restart. So I know I always say avert your eyes. You're really gonna lose it when I have to close Arena here when you see my desktop. So if you're someone who is easily tilted, seriously do avert your eyes this time, because oh my god. The Mike Arnold, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big Soup Jeffrey, thank you. It's actually even worse than that. I've been working on this video, and for some reason I was saving stuff and it was going right to my desktop, and I didn't realize it till I was halfway through the video. And if I delete it now, it messes up the video. So I'm kind of stuck until I finish the video. But it's actually worse than that because my whole second monitor is also full. Does anyone know what happens to icons? Like, okay, so my whole first monitor was full. My whole second monitor was full. And I still just keep downloading stuff. Where does it go? It kind of exists but doesn't exist. It's like some sort of weird PC purgatory apparently. I've never actually figured that out. All right, Friendly Brawl. Do I have another? Oh, let's play Urbrask. Why are so many of my decks invalid? Oh, because of the silly... I thought I had a million Historic Brawl decks, but apparently... Did them rebalancing cards make all my Historic Brawl decks illegal? That's awkward. Alright, Urbraskin is. Would be a good band name. Yeah, I think I got wrecked by the rebalancings. Yeah, I thought I had like so many more Historic Brawl decks. Oh, if you just open them, they should be fixed. Maybe I'll do that between games. Interesting question for you, Seth. If you're going to introduce someone new to Magic, how would you teach them how the game is played? It's tough. I have taught people how to play Magic. I mean, I think the best way to do it, or the best way that I found to do it, is you pretty much have to sit down and play a couple games with them. Like, with your cards face up mostly, just play open-handed so everyone see everything and kind of just, like, walk through, like, okay, here's what I would do, here's where you can do this, and then also try to keep it simple. The other thing I realized is, like, if you've played Magic for a while, you have all these very obscure rules and synergies. You have all these very obscure rules and synergies that are stuck in your head. It's okay if they don't get everything... It's okay if they don't get everything right away. Like, there's been times when I've taught someone how to play and they do something that's like technically wrong, and I'm just kind of like, all right, we'll deal with this next time. Like, there's already so much you're trying to learn right now. I'm not gonna get into like this obscure timing thing or whatever. I'm just gonna let that go, and you know, next time we play, we'll get to that level of things. So, pre-made decks definitely help. Part of the big challenge now is that Commander is so popular, and Commander is a hard format to learn, right? It is a really hard format to pick up because you have the whole card pool. You have 30,000 some cards, and Magic cards are complicated, especially these days. I actually was just having a conversation on Twitter about this today. Well, I want to know what you think about this, Chad, if you're a Commander player. So I have come to believe that the unwritten rules of Commander are a really bad thing for the format. You know, all the unwritten rules of like, oh, you can't play land destruction. Oh, are we having issues? McReady Musics. McReady, I'm not sure if Arena's messing up or what's going on, but let's we'll try it one more time. If it doesn't work this time, McReady, I guess we'll probably have to move on to the next one on the list. So fingers crossed. But Yeah, I feel like we need to get rid of those unwritten rules of Commander. There's so many unwritten rules. Oh, wait, McReady's talking in the chat. I can't tell, which card I need to remove. Oh, it's telling you your deck's illegal? I see. Why are all my historic... One thing I strongly dislike about Arena is this deck screen is so disorganized. Like, all of my decks look legal here. There's nothing warning me. I deleted all my illegal decks, but then, like, somehow I'm supposed to know that they're all illegal because they nerfed a bunch of cards that aren't even in my deck, or or I don't even care about. So how do I make all those? I have to go back and like click on all these random decks to make them legal now. It's been a rough week to be Arena. Arena's had a clunky update. I would like to play other historic Brawl decks if Arena will let me. I don't even know where these decks are in this huge sea of decks. All right, what do you think, McReady? Should we try one more time? Can we do standard instead? Sure, let's do standard. Although, oh boy, maybe these challenges still don't work perfectly. Avert your eyes, chat. Avert your eyes. All right, we'll desktop sneak peek. No, you're good, McReady. Not your fault. I blame Arena. Do you think Swarm can win in Timeless? Like, is it strong enough? So, yes and no. Like, yes, I'm sure you could win a game or a match with Scoot Swarm, and it would do well in certain matchups. As far as being actually competitive, though, there's kind of an issue, which is Orcish Bowmasters, right? So I don't know if we would ever have a fully... you know what? Let's do some cascading. I don't know if we could ever have it be truly competitive with Bowmasters in the format, because Bowmasters is just so incredibly good against 3-mana 1/1s. Smarter scummy move. Turn 5 Jace on the battlefield. Play Leveler. Activate Jace. Let me hear it in the chat. Hey, that's a legit move. That's completely legal. But how much do you have to deal with the unwritten rules of Commander in your experience? Like, is it even an issue? Because I had some people like, oh, it's perfectly fine in my play group. Like, we just play Magic and no one cares. Yeah, Bowmasters is a messed up card. I'm still wondering in the back of my head, and maybe the fact that they rebalanced it on Arena works against this, but I'm still wondering in my head if there's something in the contract about Lord of the Rings that they can't ban cards from it or something for like a certain amount of time. Bowmasters is so good, and we haven't really heard anything about banning it in any format. Very minimal. Ooh, LSL core. Are we eating Cleric? Clerics, eh? Well, let's play our Restless Bivouac. Got the deck banned in my playgroup. What deck did you get banned, Paladin? Oh, the Jace Leveler deck? Commander Clash games where stacks are Armageddon are the focus are some of the best you guys play. Those types of cards have a place in Commander. Shouldn't be banned. They are rarely actually abused by new players or existing one. Less banned cards are better. But what if I go to MagicCon Chicago and only bring Armageddon decks? Will I still be a member of the Magic community by the end of the weekend? I'm not sure. Brass's Tunnel Grinder. We're gonna get rid of this Schimmel and this Quintorius. And we're gonna find some Carnosaurs. Well, we're kind of far behind here on the draw. All right. Opponent hits us for 5. Well, Geological Appraiser, you need to be good to us. Ouch. Appraiser spins into Heartflame Duelist. Ooh, we can cast the removal side. Let's get rid of, I guess, Varan, although this is still bad. Ron dies. We drop to 9. Opponent probably has removal. Oh no, they have Ron still, extraction specialist. Wait, are we gonna not win any games against viewers? Are we going over? Thoughts going back to MTG cards only having 2 sentences per card. I mean, how are you going to keep Magic? Wow, we are getting stomped. How are you going to keep Magic feeling fresh and new? We have a removal spell? I mean, not that it really matters because you know what? Boom. Actually, no, we won't kill ourselves. We'll do it this way. Geological Appraiser. There's nothing we can spin into that saves us here. That was a pretty impressive curve out, actually. Nice little curve out. Yeah, Pia, but death. GG, GG. Oh, there's time. It's still early. Jaguar, good game, Mike Reddy musing. That was a cool little aristocrat deck there. I like it. Well, Jaguar, it is your turn for some explorer action. I am going to send you a challenge. Actually, a friend request first, I think. Jaguar, are you around? So next on the list, Jaguar, Boki Doki, Funny Man, Jargon, and Protection Forces. Those are the next ones. We'll see how many of them are actually around. Funny Man, you know what? Funny Man, you're here, and you want to play Historic Brawl. Funny Man, I'm going to challenge you, because I don't see Jaguar. Yeah, I'll come back to you, Jaguar. You're good. Funny Man, you were up. Here comes the challenge. Historic Brawl. Can I please play... Oh, Arena. Why, Arena? Okay. And then the challenge works? Why doesn't it work? Oh, they really messed up Arena with this silly rebalancing, didn't they? How am I supposed to ever use my decks? Arena. The deck should not have a command. It's a Historic Brawl deck. It should have a commander. It should have a commander. Arena's brain is not functioning. Okay, I guess we gotta start this over. Arena. Imagine if Arena was good at letting you play against your friends. That would be sweet. Alright. Friendly Brawl. Hey, alright, Arena. Can we do it? Can we do it, Arena? Timeless. Yes. Wall of Chaos, I gotcha. Alright, it's Schmeagle time. Hopefully this works. Alright. Boki Doki. Standard. I have not played Standard Brawl in years, so it should be interesting. Have you thought about doing a full MTG Auction Hunters YouTube series? I've been thinking more about, like, there's probably some cool real life Magic content that just no one does because it's hard. But something like that would be really neat, wouldn't it? Like some sort of Auction Hunters thing. I also think it would be. I really want to. I really want to make a video that's just. I went to a Magic Con and all I played was like MLD decks or something. I think it would be so funny. I just want to see the reaction. Like if I went to Magic Con Chicago and all my commander decks were just. Without telling anyone, no rule zero, any of that stuff. Just sit down to play, everyone's having a good time, and then just like Armageddon, Jackal Hops, Apocalypse. I just wanna see people's react. I just want to know what would happen. Because no one does it. No one does it because there's so many unwritten rules of commanders, so no one plays those cards. I really just want to Jackal Hops. I really just want to see the look on people's faces. So rule 0 is this commander philosophy, I guess, where you like have a little conversation before you play, and you're like, oh, you know, I'm playing these strong cards. I'm playing this. I got a free counter spell. My deck has a Dockside Extortionist. And you have this like little meeting, and people are like, oh no, I don't really like counter spells. So can you play a different deck? Because I don't want you to counter any of my stuff. And then eventually you end up playing a game of Commander. But it's kind of this weird Commander philosophy, basically, which it works really well in the context of play groups. If you're playing with the same group of people at a LGS, at your house, wherever, it is great. I think the idea of Rule Zero worked so good when Commander was that format. But I think that the idea of Rule Zero for like games at MagicCon are a lot clunkier. I've met people who are just like not comfortable. I see this at MagicCons myself, where people like want me to sign something, and it's pretty hard for people, for some people to come up and just come up to someone they don't know and ask them something to do something. I think it's a really big barrier between people being able to get into games of Commander. There's gotta be people who are just not comfortable with it, because there's people that aren't comfortable to walk up and ask me to sign something after I tell everyone, like, please, if you want something, just come up and ask me. That's perfectly fine. People are still like not comfortable with it. So it's pretty hard for some people to go to a group of like 4 strangers and have a conversation about the cards that you do or do not like in my deck to get in a game of Commander. Opponent, Chromatic Lantern. Well, Golos is scary. We're in the... oh god, in the Swords to Plowshares. Well, Cultivate's actually a pretty good draw, because we need some mana. So we're playing Smeagol. Smeagol's a pretty cool commander. Smeagol... So Smeagol wants us to be tempted by the ring, and when we get tempted by the ring, we mill our opponent until we hit a land, and we get to steal their land. Yeah, I mean, that's the weird thing, right? That would actually be a hilarious video, too. Go to, like, that might actually be an even funnier video. Could you imagine going to, like, a modern... an actual modern, like, 10K, 20K or something, and trying to do the Rule Zero talk with your opponent before each round? Oh, that would be so funny. It would be so good. Now, maybe we got to do both and get the different perspectives. Maybe that's the way to do it. Do we just Smeagol? If we Smeagol and they kill Smeagol, how bad is it? We need to do something, because they're going to play Golos, and Golos is a big issue. Ashnod's Altar is pretty busted. Let's play Belagad and play Smeagol. And play Resembling Skeleton. Wait, they say, I don't know if this helps, but it's not a Golos deck. How can it not be a Golos? It's not a Golos deck. Wait, was that really the words? If it helps, this isn't a Golos deck. Funny man. I think by definition, I think I get what you're saying. Is it's not really built around Golos. It's just like a 5-color deck, and you're using Golos as the commander. So it's probably like 5-color wizards or something. Yeah. Biomancer. Right? How do we get the value going here? Well, let's Nazgul. Leave our Smeagol alone. Smeagol needs his precious. How do I get in the viewer battle queue? Got a list going if you'd like to get on it, and we'll see how many we get through. We'll get through as many as we can get through. But I need just your arena name and number and what format you want to play, and I will add you to the list. 5-color Panharmonic. Oh, I see. Well, it does make me slightly less scared. It was just funny because Golos is staring back at us. All right, so we get to Smeagol, trigger, mill, get a land. Oh, come on now. Gonna tap our Nazgul. I don't even think we really want to do this. I don't think it's really worth it. We'll just let it go. Back to hand. We do get our trigger though. We get a land tapped. And then we'll just replay our Schmeagle and pass turn. I think Crim's attitude at EDH is the best. I don't care where you want to play. I just want to play. Yeah, but Crim has to have the attitude because he just wants to counter all your spells. Crim doesn't have a choice. He's priced in. Because he wants to play all the spells that make everyone mad at you. Hey, Seth, I see you're wearing the Modest Mouse shirt. Play any other songs on the Blood Moon guitar. Just started learning myself. Ooh, that's awesome. I don't know if I've ever really played any Modest Mouse. I like Modest Mouse, but I don't know if I've ever learned a Modest Mouse song, honestly. I probably should. I do like how many people pulled out their Panharmonicon decks today. This is eventually going to be really good. Maybe not quite yet, though. So we have Smeagol. We need to be tempted by the ring. Okay, so I think what we do, let's play a very not scary Ashnod's Altar. It's fine. No worries. And then play a reassembling skeleton. We actually just want to have something die, right? To be tempted by the ring. So we can play the skeleton, sack the skeleton, get tempted. Aww. Void Rend. Well, alright. I think we have to Heroic Intervention now. Heroic Intervention. Keep the Ashnod's Altar. We're not really trying to combo with Ashnod's Altar. We're just trying to use it for value, but... sacrifice the skeleton. Riveteer's Outlook. Grab a Schwamp. Alright. And I guess we can attack a bit. Our stuff is indestructible. We might as well get in there. Devotchka. I don't think I know Devotchka. Yeah, apparently we're going to be able to build a Kennen deck pretty soon because we're in the Kellen's journey through the multiverse story arc at the moment. I feel like it's going to keep happening. I feel like we're going to see... let's make Nazgul the ring bearer. Sure. Well, we got rid of Lazelle's Acrobatics. That's kind of good. That's a frightening card out of our opponent's deck. Why did I sack the skeleton? So, our commander, as long as a creature under our control died during the turn, on the end step, we get tempted by the ring, and then we mill our opponent get to steal their land that they mill into. So, we really want a creature die. I think it's worth, like, the 1/1's not very good, but triggering Smeagol is pretty good. That's kind of the main purpose of the reassembling skeleton. So that was the thinking there. Do you think they'll bring back Oko? Will there be more Okoing? Is Oko still alive? I don't keep up on the lore that well, so I'm actually not sure. For all I know, Oko might actually be dead. Is Kellen avenging Oko? Is that the storyline? Is that the murder mystery? Was it Oko that got murdered? That would make a lot of sense. I'm pretty sure everyone wanted to murder Oko at one point. Kellen might see his dad in the set after murders. I'm really curious. How do you think they're gonna do Thunder Junction? Like, how do you do a Magic Cowboy set? Or Old West set or whatever? Like, Magic still, like, apparently has the no gun rule. Are they going to try to do Thunder Junction with no guns? What is the first thing you think of when you think Old West? For me, it's like cowboys and 6-shooters, pretty much. Like, if you think of like an old Western movie or something, that's like the first thing. That's like the first thing that I think of. So it's going to be really interesting to see how they handle the gun issue. I don't know if they like still don't do guns, or if they end up like changing the rule and using them, or... Drinking in the saloon. Yeah, that's pretty Old West. The jaunty piano music. Well, let's sack the skeleton again. Play a Biomancer. Play Yogg. Settle down, Wizards. Settle down. We gotta win a game one of these days. Well, let's get in with the Nazgul. We have not... Oh, okay. Okay, something big. Something big. We'll take even a Nazgul. A Nazgul's fine. A land is not that big. Alright, we get Chaos Warped. We loot. We discard the Torment of Hailfire. We're gonna make this Shadow of the Enemy work here in a minute. Hit ya. Mill ya. Yeah, sure. Nazgul can be the ring bearer. We get a land. We mill 0 cards. We're gonna get another It's Not Booze, It's Halo situation. Is this the viewer battles from October? I mean, it is just viewer battles. We had to cancel the one. Yeah, we did have to cancel the last one we were gonna do because of the friendly challenge issue. Seth, how do you determine how many lands to put in a deck that has a fairly dedicated game plan? I have an attempt to make EDH Dredge, but I have no idea whether 37 is the correct number. So, do we just go for it? What do they have in their graveyard? Harmonic Prodigy, Baron, Cycle. Yeah, it's a decent amount. I don't know what else we're doing, and we're kind of getting close to death. I mean, we can probably wait one more turn, right? They're not hitting us for that much. Let's go to combat. Let's attack. Get in with a Nazgul. Boom. Loot. I guess we should have held on to... Yeah, we don't want that anyway. Discard the Tireless Provisioner. Hit ya. Yeah, it really depends. So 37 is a pretty safe number. You're never going to be too sorry playing 37 lands regardless of the archetype. If Dredge, I'm trying to envision what Commander Dredge actually looks like. If you're like some sort of Dredge deck that doesn't need lands, then I could see going down from there. But I don't know if there's enough. I don't think you can build Commander Dredge with a 100-card singleton like you would like Legacy Dredge or something, where there's like Manaless Dredge in Legacy. But I just don't know if you can do that in Commander because there's not enough redundancy of Dredgers. Yeah, you might. Yeah, go ahead to link the list. But my guess is you're going to end up with somewhere close to the normal number of lands. If anything, maybe you're like slightly less than the average, but I think it's actually going to, I would assume, be pretty close to the 37 mark. Honestly, at this point, I've noticed for me, I've started playing more and more lands where if you watch my Commander Clash games a couple of years ago, 37 was kind of my go-to. Kind of get up to like 38 and then 39. And with MDFCs, now a lot of my decks are like 39 to 40. And some decks even go over 40. So I've definitely become a firm believer in the idea that the more lands you play, the better your deck's going to run. So if you're ever in doubt, add an extra land. You're going to be better off running too many lands and too few lands. Ooh, Great Henge. Well, are they holding a counter? Could they be holding... Let's play a Great Henge. See if this baits a counter. We're going to have such a cool turn. Wow, they might not have a counter. We're going to have such a cool turn if we can resolve this one card. I don't know if we can resolve this card. I don't know if we survive the turn. Our opponent's dorks are adding up. We're going to wait one more turn. We're going to mill ya. We're going to steal a land. Next turn's going to be party time. Reassembling Skeleton. You can be our ring bearer. Mill ya. Steal a Windswept Heath that actually can get a forest out of our deck. About it. Well, there's the not Golos. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, can they spin it? I think they're one land short of spinning it. I don't know if I've ever went off with Shadow of the Enemy, but Shadow of the Enemy with Ashnod's Altar seems like we should be able to pretty much play our opponent's graveyard. I don't know if it's going to win us the game, but maybe. Opponent gets and hits us. We're going to go for it. We're getting to the point where we got to go for it. I think it's actually correct to just blow up their world tree. Haha. Now your mana is slightly less perfect. Once we get rid of the chromatic lantern, then we really got him. Yeah, I got your dredge list pulled up. I'll look at it. Let me finish this turn because we're gonna try to have a big turn here. Let's grab a forest. Tap the Great Henge to gain a couple life. Upkeep, stop, set. We're gonna thin our deck, crack the fetch, back down to 9. Well, here we go. This is either gonna be the coolest turn ever or it's gonna get countered. I don't think there's any in between here. Jadar. Well, alright. Shadow of the Enemy. Exile all cards from target player's graveyard. Can cast spells from like those cards as long as they remain exiled. And you can use mana of any type to do it. So we get to play essentially our opponent's graveyard here. Oh! Wait, does it say target player or target opponent? We can't stop this anyway. Target player. Oh! Oh, that's so bad. Oh, that's really bad. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we were so close. Well, I'm glad I could give you your graveyard back, friend. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna get a win against the viewers today. When did you all get so good at Magic, viewers? Maybe I should be watching you stream. Oh, yeah, that's what we get for trying to play a cool 6-drop. Okay, what's our game plan now? There's also a Not Golos on the battlefield. Well, go to combat. Yeah, I think we're going to die here now. I think this ends up pretty much beating us. Attack. Opponent blocks. Yeah, the dual caster did its job. Well, play Jadar. Draw a card. Something good? Well, Melancholy Rebirth is something. Let's, sack the skeleton. We can do some skeletal stuff here. Play the skeleton, draw a card. Unfortunately, we used a lot of our black mana. Alright, more golems. We will just keep goleming. Golem. Draw a card. We need Urborg on Arena. Play a land. And yeah, I mean, I guess we pass and see if we live. Make a zombie. Do some schmeagling. Oh yeah, I guess we should have attacked with the skeleton, you're right. Let's make, I guess, Jadar our ring bearer. Grow the Nazgul. Mill some. Opponent still got 59 cards, so they're not close to milling out. Alright. Well, opponent, enjoy your turn with your entire graveyard playable. Yes, it's viewer battle day. We're playing against viewers. Losing to viewers, apparently. Yeah, Harmonic Prodigy. That's pretty good. It's another Panharmonicon. We've seen a Panharmonicon pretty much every badge this stream. Exclusion Mage. Yeah, we need this Gadwick to go away because it's tapping down all of our blockers, which is very not great. All right, Exclusion Mage. Gonna bounce something. The Nazgul, or some things. Are we just dead? Yeah, Golem back to the hand. Nazgul back to the hand. Baron, gonna bounce some things. Taps. Well, They don't have lethal, do they? Not quite. Bounces Jadar. Ophiomancer. Thassa Deep Dwelling. Taps and taps. Well, we need a really big turn to get back in this game. I think we survive, but this is not good. Found it. Combat. Attacks. Alright. Let's fire up our Faceless Haven. We get to block something at least. Really want to get rid of this Gadwick, but I don't think we can afford to lose the land. Down to 6. Thassa Deep Dwelling gets to blink. I mean, we do have a lot of mana, right? Having a lot of mana is good. Yeah. Baron. Blunk. Did build Panharmonica and Tribal for Commander Clash? Definitely have in the past. Not recently, though, although maybe I need to revisit it. Because we have so many more Panharmonicons now. Alright, well, let's see what we can do here. So we untap Barador. So, well, I mean, we're going to cast things and draw some cards and see what happens. Jadar. Draw a card with a Great Henge. Well, Assassin's Trophy's something. Smeagol. Draw a card with the Great Henge. Whenever one or more creatures deals combat damage to you, each opponent sacks a creature. Oh, yeah. Not exactly what we wanted. Let's play a Golem. Draw a card. Let's sack the Golem. Be tempted by the ring. Mill, you get a land. Yeah, we just don't have enough black mana. Ophiomancer. Draw a card. Play Barador. Nazgul. Get tempted by the ring. Draw a card. We're going to make the best snake token of all time. Get the land. Get in with the snake. Ooh, call the ring. Get in with the snake. Loot. Ooh, Lotus Cobra. Oh, we already played our land. Wait. Oh. Can that do something? Is it possible that can do something? Let's discard a forest. Maybe. It might be able to do something. Opponent takes the beats. Down to 15. So if we play Lotus Cobra, we get to draw a card. And then we can play Nazgul, which will trigger our Smeagol. And our Nazguls to get a land to trigger the Lotus Cobra. To make black mana. Ooh. Ooh. Sack the zombie. Nazgul. Get tempted. Same thing. Run it back. Can we draw another Nazgul? How about another Nazgul? Another Nazgul would be sweet. Trigger. Milia. Black mana. Nazgul? How about a Nazgul? Oh, Transmogran's Crown. Well, that might be the end of our fun. Let's... Assassin's Trophy, the Gadwick, I think is the biggest issue. And pass the turn. I'm a modern player approaching standard. Which deck is this BG? So right now, Anthony, we're actually playing we're playing historic Brawl at the moment. So this one's not in standard at all. How many cards? 45. Why are we not milling our opponent faster? I feel like we should be milling our opponent's deck much faster. We got some big Nazguls, though, if we live. Yes, I believe... Oh, no. That's going to be our Nazguls going down. Actually, that might be good. If we survive this, we can kill the deputy and get back all the Nazguls, and that's a lot of Smeagling. Actually, no. Okay, they're going after... Let's sack a Nazgul. I think we gotta... Yeah, we gotta fizzle this. Sack a Nazgul. Lose the Great Henge, sadly. Not Golos time? Yeah, I think I'm just worried about dying here. Maybe unnecessarily. There's probably some argument to just letting the Nazguls go into the deputy to kill it and get their triggers again for Smeagol, but I'm a little worried being at 8 that we could end up just dying. I'm feeling like we need blockers here. All right, Jaguar. I believe you are next on the list. All right, opponent's gonna cry 6. Smeagol. What are you playing in Modern, Anthony? All right, opponent scries a budge. Yeah, I don't know why they haven't added Urborg. Our mana would be so much better with Urborg in this deck, especially since we're stealing all these weird lands from our opponent. Although with Lotus Cobra, our mana's going to be good next turn anyway. Also, they probably won't make it because I got to go to work, but I'll still be watching for now. RIG Fuel Cold. Maybe next time, hopefully. Oracle of Tragedy. So loots or shuffles stuff. Really? Does that have a mana value? Shuffle up to 4 target cards with mana value 3 or greater from your graveyard into your library. Why is there a mana value restriction on that? Yeah, there should be Yavimaya too. Am I going to rewatch Lord of the Rings? No, I don't think so. I survived rewatching it when I released this set, and I was proud of myself for that. Really? You like Lord of the Rings? I mean, I remember this from when Lord of the Rings came out. Everyone loves Lord of the Rings. Almost everyone. I don't love Lord of the Rings. To me, see, I didn't grow up with Lord of the Rings. It's not like I have some connection to it from like reading it in childhood or something. To me, Lord of the Rings is just bad Game of Thrones. It's like Game of Thrones without any of the exciting stuff. Yeah, it looks like we're going to untap here, which should be good for us. Yeah, see, that's the thing. We have all of these. I literally know nothing about Harry Potter. There's always debates about Harry Potter on social media, and I just get to skip all of them because I've never read it. I've never watched it. I know the name because it's like really famous, but I could not, outside of, so you got Harry Potter and then Gandalf, right? Outside of Harry Potter and Gandalf, I couldn't tell you another character in Harry Potter. So opponent's gonna Thassa. But yeah, I do try, like, I watched some Doctor Who when Doctor Who came out. I'll probably have to do, I mean, I know Final Fantasy a little bit. Oh wait, what's the wizard in Harry Potter? I didn't have TV growing up. I grew up reading. I honestly think that's why I pronounce things weirdly sometimes. Is like, so when I was a kid growing up, Dumbledore. So when I was a kid growing up, didn't have TV, period. Like, I would watch TV sometimes, like, at a friend's house or, like, at my grandparents' house, but didn't actually have TV in my house growing up. So I mostly read a lot of books. So I read, just random books, but not stuff like Harry Potter because you can't have wizards and stuff. That's sacrilege or something. Do I have TV now? Oh yeah, I have TV. I mean, yeah, I like streaming services. I don't really watch TV, but yes, I do. Just Benji. Yeah, my God. Oh, that in defense of Lord of the Rings, it is better than Benji the Hunted, I will say. Benji the Hunted, for my money, is the worst The worst piece of media content that has ever been made. Oh my god, do I hate that. It's so bad. It is so bad. Well, we're going to do some milling. Maybe we can mill him out here. Nazgul, trigger Schmeagle. Make our 1/1, our ring bearer. Trigger, trigger, trigger. Milia. Get a land. Ooh, that was a bit of milling. So make a black mana. Now we can... So Golem, sack a creature. So we can sack the Resembling Skeleton to get back the Golem. Now we can play the Golem. We can sack this. Hopefully we have a land or two left. We do. Snow-covered swamp. Add some black mana. Do we have other fetch lands? I feel like we stole more fetch lands. Wooded Foothills? We can get the Overgrown Tomb at least. Oh, that's actually really good. Okay, fetch land. Make some black mana. Isn't there one more fetch? Why am I not seeing this last fetch? Maybe it was just 2 fetches. Okay, that's fine. So now we sack Golem, Milia. Can we do this enough to mill our opponent out is the question. Trigger, trigger, trigger. Get a land. 33 cards left. Actually, you know what? This is kind of silly, right? We should probably be getting back our Great Henge while we're doing this, so we're drawing cards. That makes way more sense. So Great Henge. Reassembling Skeleton. Draw a card. Ooh, Alter Dementia. Alter Dementia. We're going to win it. We're finally going to get a win. Oh, that's so good. Sack the Resembling Skeleton. Oh, that we should get the mill kill. We should get the mill kill. And now Resembling Skeleton comes back into play. Nazgul? Milia? Trigger, trigger. We're doing it. We're on the winning track finally. We will. I was getting a little worried that I was not going to win a game against the viewers, which whew, that would be a bad record to have. 32 cards left in the deck. Golem. Draw a card. Sack Golem. Milia. I mean, now I think we can just finish it. Our stuff's big enough that we can finish it. Oh, funny man. Good game. And Little Olive, welcome to the stream. All right, so we'll add a black mana. We'll play Bajuka Bog. Get rid of the graveyard. Altar of Dementia to sack the Nazguls, and I think this should finally do it. Altar, sack a Nazgul. Grab a leg, friend. Grab a leg. Milia. And Golem finally gets us on the board. All right, your go. Golos, not Golos. your go. Boom, zombie, sure. Well, that was actually a really interesting game of Historic Brawl, I will say. We got to see our opponent's deck go off and look really cool. We got to see our deck do something eventually. We got to see some really big plays, like the Shadow of the Enemy getting copied by Dualcaster Mage. Really got our opponent back in that game. So that was actually a really good game. That was a really good game. Good game, funny man, good game. Thank you for going easy on me so I don't lose all of our games against the viewers. I appreciate your kindness. Oh, Jaguar, you were next up. Jaguar for some Explorer action. Gonna do some exploring. Seth, very rough estimate. How much total damage do you think you've dealt for your course of your entire life playing Magic across all formats and platforms? Oh, God. Okay, my brain is having a hard time conceptualizing this. So, 20, let's say 20, we'll just go with 20. I know Commander goes 40. So, I think Paladin, you might be next up after Jaguar, actually. I don't know where Jaguar is. It's gotta be billions, right? It's gotta be. So 20 a game. So that means if I play 20 games of Magic a day. Oh no, but that's like best of one. It's way more. It's got to be billions. I have no idea, but it's got to be some. Yeah, let's go infinite. I think there's. Oh yeah, that's true. And then there's some decks. Oh, I wasn't even thinking. I was just thinking of our opponent going from 20 to 0, but we often deal way more than necessary. Oh yeah, maybe could it be trillions? Is that possible? If we dealt a billion with a single deck. If, oh yeah, I don't know how challenges work on phones. Hopefully fine. Do I need to restart again? I can't. I don't know why it keeps. Arena. All right, chat. Warning, warning. Avert your eyes. You're gonna see a very full desktop here as I believe I have to start Arena because it's not letting me challenge again. Oh wait, is it working? Hey, it fixed itself. Okay, you can keep looking. Good game on the serialized pull with the shock. Very sweet hit. Love how you didn't see it first. Oh, I know. That was one of the things about those boxes. There's so many shock lands in them, which actually, that kind of impressed me. I was pretty down on Ravnik Remastered, but opening the collector boxes actually like kind of made me come around, not in the sense that I would recommend people going out and buying them, but in the sense that you get a lot of shock lands in them. Like, I was very impressed with how many shock lands, but I was seeing so many old border shock lands, and serialized cards are so rare, it didn't really connect in my brain for like a few minutes, seconds at least, that we actually pulled the serialized card. That was a nice hit though. All right, Jaguar. Wait, I don't even see you on here. All right, let me try we'll try this the old-fashioned way. So, Jaguar challenge for 60 card. Yes. Explore. You know what? Let's play the Surveil deck. We just played this one for Budget Magic. If you haven't seen this deck, it's actually kind of a sweet deck. I like how the Surveil deck turned out. Yeah, the exact Stomping Grounds I opened is now up on eBay if you're interested in such things. That is a nice looking Stomping Grounds. I was very curious, if me opening it mattered as far as how much it went for. Does that actually matter? My gut was that it wouldn't matter. My gut was it wouldn't matter, but maybe? I don't know. In the video, I didn't know. It's so hard with the serialized cards to know their exact value because there's just so few of them and so few of them that sell. All right, let me try one more time, Jaguar. There's so few of them and so few of them that sell that it's hard to know the price. So I estimated $500, and right now it's at $470. Hopefully it goes up more from there, but maybe that was like not the worst, very rough estimate. But we'll see. I could see it going up to. With the serialized cards, it's just so hard to tell. Like, my super rough estimate was 500, but that could be up to like hundreds of dollars more than that because serialized cards are just so rare. And like, not only is it a serialized card, it's a shock land, which is like super collectible. All right, let's look at our list here real quick. So I have not seen. Okay, so I know Buki Dookie's around. We played Funny Man. So we've done that one. Jurgen EX, I don't think I've seen. Protector Forces, I don't think I've seen. So I believe it's Jaguar, Bookie Dookie if they're still around. And assuming neither of these two show up, then Paladin, you would be the one after that. And then we're getting down to the people who signed up during the chat today. Jurgen is there. Okay. Yeah, that was a really good game. That was a good game, Future Man. How are we doing, Jaguar? I don't know if it's gonna work on. Oh, looks like everyone's here. Yeah, I don't know if you can do challenges on your phone. Does anyone know? Oh, okay, I guess we're going to find out. Apparently you can. Do you plan on doing any more Arena Cube in the future? Yeah, I'm sure we will be doing more Arena Cube at some point. I don't know if we keep this. We are on the play. We can consider to look for black mana. Yeah, maybe it's fine. It might be fine. It's on the fence. Yeah, consider. It's like the brainstorm of Pioneer. Gonna solve all of our problems. Hello. Actually, grab a leg, Jaguar. Grab a leg. Hey, there's our black mana. That worked out kind of perfectly. Lunarch Veteran. Are we getting Soul Sistered? Are we getting Soul Sistered? Oh no, is this the Amelia combo? Oh, that deck's so brutal. I feel like I never beat Amelia combo. Do you think that Amelia deck is actually gonna... Oh, this might be Amelia combo. Oh, it's Am I alright? Maybe it's just Fair Soul Sisters. Trellisara. Fair isn't still gonna be really huge, problematic creatures. Gonna need some pylons and need them pretty quick. Okay. Well, let's just pass the turn. Sometimes the magic gods listen. Sometimes they don't, but sometimes they do. Yeah, let's just get rid of this Trellisara. Do a little surveilling. Oh, I hate to lose the disinformation campaign, but I think it's worth it here. We'll find another one. We really want to hit our lands for now. We want to get to these Starving Revenants next. All right, opponent, Prosperous Innkeeper. Lunarch Veteran number 3, gaining a lot of life. Yeah, isn't that weird? The pylons do tend to always show up exactly when we want them. Yeah, I think we just actually pass here. It's very awkward, but I'm worried about a Coco. A Coco would be very, very not good. Not really worried about Demolition Field. We have so many we're a budget deck, so we have plenty of basics. Do you think they would have attacked with Lunarch Veteran and you could have gotten a 2-for-1? Maybe. It could have been worth trying. So they only had 1 mana up. I don't know what protection we would be worried about. Oh, it is Amelia combo. Oh. Well, yeah, I mean, we have to counter that. We gotta counter it. We're not gonna use a mana for anything anyway. To the bottom. Do we... Are we getting too many pylons? How do we survive this? We have a new donation from... Yeah, let's go Graveyard. From Lucid, $5 donation. Hey, Seth, I know you love coffee. I've got a recommendation for you. Well, that is a land. Well, let's search for Esconta. Gonna flip next turn. Well, I mean, if we don't get comboed off here or Coco'd, we're kind of doing it. Ish, tap land, opponent pass it. Okay, consider. Into, we'll keep the consider, sure. Grow the Spy Bug. Can we get this Spy Bug up to 24 power? Is that possible? Spy Bug to the graveyard, we don't need you. Flip the search for Esconta. Grow the Spy Bug. Sinister Sabotage. Consider. Grow the Spy Bug. Island of the graveyard, we want a swamp, not more blue mana. It's a pylon. Are we race mode? I think we're race mode. Let's get in there. That's a 6/6. That's a 6/6 in the air. I know you love coffee. I've got a recommendation for you. An espresso tonic. Is seltzer, simple syrup, espresso, and lemon. It's been my go-to for the past several months, but my mom called it coffee crucified. So your mileage may vary. Ooh, I'll have to try it. I might like it. I like lemon juice. Seltzer. What do you think of seltzer water, chat? So a couple of my little brothers really like seltzer water. So I tried some of their seltzer water because they're all just like gung-ho about it. I thought it was the most disgusting thing I'd ever drank. I was not impressed. Yes, I'm more the tap water only. The seltzer water thing, I somehow made water worse. I like water. Water is good, but the seltzer part, not very good. How many brothers do I have? So there are five brothers, 3 sisters. There are a million of us. I have a very interesting group of siblings for sure. Very interesting. Well, get in here, ya. My one little brother is playing I'm gonna be, oh actually, I don't think I mentioned this, but yeah, I'm gonna miss a stream in March, I think. Because my little brother is playing basketball this year in college. He's been playing for a couple years now, but his team is actually good this year. They're like in the top 25 in the country and gonna go to March Madness. So I think I'm gonna have to take some days off to go in and watch him play in the March Madness thing, because that's probably a once in a lifetime experience. How often do you get to watch your little brother play in the NCAA tournament? So yeah, one little brother is doing that, which would be cool. I'm right there with you. Big family, 6 of 7. Yeah, I'm on the old end. I'm the oldest. Do we dream theft? So I guess I'm one of 9. Oh, I will show you. Want to see a highlight? My little brother's he's actually good. I give him a hard time about it because he's almost 7 feet tall. So I always give him a hard time about not dunking enough. That he needs to dunk more because he's 7 feet tall. I'll show you after this game. I'll show you a highlight from the last game, because I think he dunked just to get me to stop picking on him. It is possible. I could be in the crowd in a televised basketball game. Heliod. Is that an issue? Is that an issue enough to counter it? You know, not really. It's not even a creature here. I guess we're just like winning. Like this spy bug is just going all the way. I'm sorry, Jaguar. I didn't know our budget deck was so OP. Apparently, no. Kill an innkeeper. At least come back from the graveyard with flying. Spy bug for the win. Undefeatable spy bug. Our opponent is going to try to life think their way out of it, which is all they can do. The problem is, by attacking with everything, we still get in for lethal here. Good game, Jaguar. Good game. Good game. Grab a leg. I mean, good game. Hey, back on the board. Back on the board. Wait, is the stream frozen for you? It looks correct on my end. I would try refreshing. All right, next game. Who's next on our list? Oh, also a reminder, as we were talking about our beautiful stomping grounds, if you need some magic cards, not just the stomping grounds, you can snag up from our sponsor Card Kingdom over at cardkingdom.com/FTGGoldfisher. Of course, the stomping grounds up on eBay from Card Kingdom. So if you want the stomping grounds we opened in the video, go check that out. Yeah, that was a wild game, Jaguar. So Jaguar, are you a full-on Amelia combo deck, or are you just a Soul Sister deck that's playing Amelia? I couldn't really tell for sure. Oh yeah, let's see. Let me see. You got to see my little brother's dunk. Yeah, he's actually like kind of killing it this year. So let's see. Where's? Oh yeah, here we go. This is pretty good. This is a highlight from his last game. See, that was a pretty good dunk. I can't really make fun of that one too much. He even probably got fouled there.
You're going to stay home on shooters. They are doing a really nice job of opening up that lane.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go have to watch his basketball game. The funny thing is, yeah, he's at BYU. But the funny thing is, there's literally no connection to BYU. Like, so he went. He's on fire. He played at like a tiny high school. So he didn't really have a lot of interest out of college. So he went to Niagara, and then he went to Detroit, and then when he transferred from Detroit, he just wanted to go to whatever the highest level basketball school he could. So he ended up at BYU because they were the highest level basketball school that actually gave him a scholarship. So there's not really a Mormon connection at all. But yes, BYU is a very Mormon school. Outdrink the Mormons. That I assume would be exceptionally easy. That's like cheating. All right, let's move on to our next round. But yeah, so I'll probably have to go watch some basketballing. I used to play a lot of basketball. I liked basketball, but I was never that tall or that good. Crafty maybe. All right, Buki Dookie for Standard Brawl. Standard Brawl, a format that I honestly did not know was still a thing, but it is, and we're gonna see what it's all about right now with Buki Dookie. Are you around Buki Dookie? So on our list, we have Jaguar. Good game, Jaguar. That was a fun one. Buki Dookie, Jurgon, Protection Forces, and then Paladin are next up on the list. Any chance I could jump in for a game of Explorer? I can add you to the list, Ario, although, well, I'll add you to the list. I would say that odds of getting added to the list now and playing today are not super high unless a bunch of people are not around and don't show up. But I do try to usually, if you get on a list this time and don't get to play, I try to give priority for next time to make sure that you get on next time. So it's still worth adding yourself to the list, even if you don't get to play today. I don't know. Can you even challenge for Standard Brawl? Is it still a supported format? All right, Buki Dookie. Buki Dookie. Wait a minute. Don't do that one. I'm pretty sure that wasn't Standard Brawl. I don't even know how to do a challenge for Standard Brawl. The survey. Oh, lots of Ricks. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big super chat for you. Thank you. Wait, how do it's challenge match? 60 card. Does this work for Historic Brawl? Like if is it just a 60 card match and you play with Historic Brawl decks? Or do I need to find is it Friendly Brawl though? Because Friendly Brawl, it's 100 card versus 60 card, right? Isn't that the difference? That Standard Brawl decks are only 60 cards? So you think Friendly Brawl and just choose well, let's see if the deck shows up. Yeah, I guess it shows up. All right. Well, Boogie Duke, here comes the real challenge. Sarah Seth gotta go. Thanks for a lot of tips regarding Dredge. Also great entertainment. Well, Voltix, thanks for swinging by. Have a great day. Oh, yeah. The October. Yeah, so October. Was October the last one that we actually did? The one we canceled had to be after October. Let me see if I can look it up. But yes, if you were on the last list last time and didn't get to play, let me know. And I will make sure that you get to jump the line because that is one of the rules. Beer battles May. Leftovers from last time. I don't see one from October, and I don't have a doc for the one in October, but good enough. If you were left over from the last one, let me know and I will make sure you get to play. So we are playing Standard Brawl. Standard Brawl. Standard Brawl. The life of Brawl. Will anyone from the crew be in MagicCon Amsterdam? So I will not be in Amsterdam, but I think that the EU crew is planning on going. It sounds like Phil and Tomer will be there, and Niatuk, who does a lot of the editing and stuff. So yes, the people from Goldfish that are in the EU, I think all of them are planning on going, but I don't think anyone from the US side of things is making the trip across the Atlantic. It's a long one. Unless you're from the EU, then it's an easy one. Are you going to MagicCon Amsterdam? I thought Tomer was Canadian. Tomer's a citizen of the world, I think. Tomer, I think he was living in Canada, but now he's living in Paris. He moved to Paris. And we'll just pass. We can tear asunder something if we need to, but I don't know if it's worth getting a wedding announcement. We probably should have just played the Phyrexian Arena. Rhea Ivor. Alright, we gotta read this card. I never see this card. So 4 mana, 3/4 Battle Cry. At the beginning of combat in your turn, the next time target creature would deal combat damage to one or more players, prevent that damage. If that damage prevented its way, make that many might tokens. Okay. So basically, don't take damage from the thing it targets, and we're fine. But yeah, Tomer's over in France now. So Myco Tyrant needs us to descend. How do we descend with this deck? You know what? Let's see if we can get a cheeky little commander kill here. Apparently not. We were hoping they would block and we could get it with the Virtue, but well, we can just play Deathcap Glade and kill that thing. Go. Yes, I think normally, as far as I know, everyone's going to Vegas, or pretty much everyone, as far as I know. Yep. So I think for me, doing Chicago in February, and then Vegas in the fall. Those are the two Magic Cons that I am definitely planning on doing. Amsterdam, definitely planning on not doing, and then I think that's it, right? This is the year where there's only 3. Are you gonna be there, dog? Yeah, Tomer's like a unique case too. I think he has now European Union citizenship or something. I don't know. He also has I think Israeli citizenship but for some reason, because of his ancestry, it was like pretty easy for him to get citizenship and like permanently move to the EU. So as far as I know, his plan is he's like a permanent citizen of Europe at this point. Rabble Rousing. I do love me some Rabble Rousing. I really wish this still to me feels like a card that could be playable. What went wrong with tokens, chat? What went wrong? Yeah, I wasn't joking when I said he's a citizen of the world. He actually kind of is a citizen of the world. What went wrong with tokens in this standard? Jetmir, Ginny Faye, Rabble Rousing, Cabretti Courtyard. There are so many pieces to make an insane token deck. 36 Ras, that's it, right? Like, they printed Sunfall and also Farewell and also Depopulate and also the list goes on and on. Yeah, I think it makes me sad. I really wanted tokens to work. They don't, but it would have been cool. This deck does not seem as good at descending as I would have liked. Do we care about Rabble Route now? Okay, let's do this. Kill the token, I guess, because might as well. And then get him with the skeleton, pass the turn. I mean, actually, you know what? Let's run out Myco Time. Wait, no, does this die? Oh, it's okay. Whew, okay. We need to do some descending. I thought we were about to kill our commander there. Yeah, so Phil's from Germany. So we have, okay. So yeah, I think depending on how you count like Neatug. So Tomer EU, Phil EU, Neatug EU, and then Richard Krim, California, me New York. So yeah, it actually is basically split down the middle right now, which makes getting together to record content very challenging. doubly so with Krim's schedule, the Krim time zone. He lives in his own time zone, which is I think about the same as the Japanese time zone, whatever that is. So I believe that Tomer is like Canadian Israeli or something. I don't know. But he was living in Toronto and now he lives in France and somehow he has citizenship everywhere. I actually, you'd have to ask him if he ever streams. I'm sure he can give you all the details of it. I'm not actually sure all the details, but I do know he has citizenship in like a million different places somehow. Which is actually, I wish I had citizenship in a bunch of different places. That'd be cool. This deck, for having the Myco Tiger as our commander, is not descending at all, which is pretty disappointing. Like, we're playing Sheoldred, but we haven't got a single fungi or Sampperling out of this. Not at all. What's the stream about today? Today is our viewer battle day. All stream, we've been battling against viewers in various formats. Lots of Brawl, some Standard, some Explorer. I think there's some Timeless coming up, should we get to it. Whenever a creature entering the battlefield under your control, this creature gets +1/+1. When it enters the battlefield, make a 1/1 with flying. All right, sure. Sure. How much do we care about this rabble rousing? We do have this tear asunder. Do we need to be tearing asunder or something? I guess the Sheoldred's just doing work. It's on the list last time. What is your info, Dragon Blue Jeans? I'm back to 2 and 3. I lost the first 3, but I've won the last 2. So if I somehow sneak out this one in Standard Brawl, we'll be back to even. Yeah, I appreciate that, Jaguar. I assumed you were feeling bad for me for losing every round, so I appreciate it. Now that you say tear ass for tear asunder, it made me think maybe someone needs to build like a commander deck that's all just suggestive card names. there's actually a lot of cards if their nicknames or their abbreviation ends up sounding a little bit dirty. That might be a funny commander deck. Why does Krim build 61 card decks? Why does Krim do anything? I don't think anyone knows. Mind Goblin, I know you could do a whole deck. You could do Astrophy. You could do a whole deck. I think there's enough. All right, we're gonna tear us under. What? Are we wrathing? Is the question. Do we care about rabble? Do we even tear? You know what? All right, let's. If we're, we gotta decide what we're gonna do. If we're gonna wrath, then we probably get the Toskia's Welcome and not the rabble rousing. If we're not gonna wrath, we might have to get the rabble rousing because it's about to pop off. Let's tear us under the. Yeah, I think we got a wrath. Let's tear us under the Toskia's Welcome. Is that actually? I've never asked Crib why he builds 61 card decks. I think it's definitely incorrect to build 61 card decks. Well, trigger, fanatical offering, sack the skeleton, draw some cards, make a map, gain some life with Sheoldred. Can we let it go? What happens if we don't wrath? I guess they don't go fully off, right? All right. Maybe we can not wrath. So we can play Evolving Wilds. Boom. Crack Evolving Wilds. finally descend. Make a couple dorks. I remember thinking Myco Tyrant might actually see competitive play, and it has not. It has not even come close. We'll get back a Bramble Familiar to do a little descending next turn. And we'll just pass. We'll just pass. No attacks. Pass the turn. Myco Tyrant finally doing some things. What do you think about how many tokens can't block these days? I remember Watsy saying, like, they started making these tokens with drawbacks so they could make more efficient or better cards that make those tokens, but we haven't really seen them take off, right? Like, it's not like Myco Tyrant's popping off. Dandy Floss, welcome to the fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Yeah, map token not gonna play much D. Big CFG for you. Thank ya. I mean, there are opponent's gonna wrath. All right. I mean, there are occasionally legitimate reasons to play more than 60 cards, but those are very special situations. Like, that's like, I guess, like, I would say the 36 Wrath deck, I felt like that was an actual justification for playing that many cards. Yeah, I don't think it's worth spending the Tameo safekeeping because we need to Wrath these mites anyway. So we would save our thing and then lose it, the next turn anyway, because we're going to get poisoned out if we don't kill these mites. So play the mites, play the land. This goes back to... Okay, we can do that during our opponent's turn, so we'll just pass the turn. This has been an interesting grindy game. Flump combo, that's another one. There's been some weird, like, scape shift decks in Modern over the years that actually had to play more than 60 cards to make the combo work. So there are, like, actual reasons to do it. Crim's reason, I don't know if that's enough of a reason that I would go that direction, but hey, it worked for him. But please, if you're just learning to build Magic decks, build 60 card decks. Phyrexian Arena. Draw a card. And a land, and a land. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is 5. So we need mana. Well, let's play the Blossoming Tortoise. Battle of Wits was a reason. Yarion's another reason. Play the Tortoise. Play the land. Well, I guess we cracked the map. Come on, Persistent Specimen. I don't even know if you want this Chupacabra. Let's mill the Chupacabra. Hit the Vraska. What we're trying to set up is a turn where we can Myco Tyrant and Fetch Quest. Hey, what's up, Paul? How are you? Good to see you. When did you all get into Magic, chat? I see Dandy saying 2017 with Commander precons. What? Well, I was gonna say year, but probably set is easier for Magic players. I think every Magic player knows the set they started playing. The year you started playing, no one not necessarily knows. Like, I started Ravnica. Was it like, what, 2005 or 6, maybe somewhere in that range? Return to Ravnica. Okay. See, Ravnica's good at bringing the players. Original Ravnica got me. Return to Ravnica got you, Swing for Zero. OG Theros. There used to be a rumor going around that I started playing in Theros, which, Chaz. Untrue. Chaz. 2014, Return to Ravnica. DMU, awesome. That's relatively recent. Oh, 3rd edition, 4th edition. Super jealous of the people that are like, yeah, 1993, 1994, Ice Age. I wish I played back then. If you're one of the old timers that started back then, do you still have your cards? That's the second question. I imagine the answer is no for anyone, right? No one actually saved their cards for a million years. You still have them? Oh, that's so impressive. So many people I know are like, oh, I used to have a Black Lotus, but my mom gave it away or something. I threw them away. Yep, I got thrown away. I get garage sale. Oh, that's super cool. I mean, even outside of just the value, the nostalgia of it's got to be pretty sweet. Just like to have those cards and be able to. This is the exact card I like started playing with when I was, whatever. Brothers War. Oh, you're very new, loyal. Welcome in the last year. How are you liking it? I've been playing Magic for so long now that I feel like one thing I've lost is some of the new players' perspective. Like, I wonder how much different it is today compared to forever ago when I started. Pretty sure I sold a couple of LEDs in a box for sub 50. It hurts me when I used to, before I started doing content all the time, I used to buy and sell collections off like Craigslist, and looking back at some of the prices, I can go back. I'll have to show you sometime. It'll hurt. You can go back on Card Kingdom because a lot of it was sold like through the Card Kingdom buy list back in the day. Some of the prices from like 2009, 2008, 2010, 11, it will hurt your soul to see what stuff was sold for. Some old cards I own worth nothing, but I'll never trade them. Revised Mana Vault or Revised Demonic Tutor. That's super sweet. How can we play against you, or is it only subscribers? So it is not only subscribers. We have a list going. The only problem is the list is already to the point where it's honestly longer than the stream. I don't think it's possible that we actually get through this entire list during the stream. I will still add you to the list, and there's still value to being added to the list because... Oh, no. Wait, did they make... Does this make something unblockable? Can't be blocked. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, I guess I should have paid attention to this wedding announcement. It's actually going to let them get in an attack and make a lot of mites. Alright. Battle Cry, Rabble Rousing. We kind of need another Wrath already. Well, Skeleton block, you block. We get smacked. So yeah, if you want me to add you to the list, even though, like I said, odds of actually playing today are pretty small. Arena, name, and number, and what format you'd like to play, and I can get you on there. $20 dual lands. That was some of the stuff that hurts when I was like buying and selling collectives kind of actively, like 2008, 9, somewhere in that range. I remember selling dual lands. The one that here's the one that hurts me the most, and I will always regret this. Oh, I regret it so much. I randomly got a it was only revised, but I got a Volcanic Island Artist Proof, which I've never seen another one. I'm sure someone has one somewhere, but I've never seen another one. And I think I stuck it on eBay and got like $400 for it or something, which at the time I was like, $400, that's awesome. But I wish... I regret. That would be like a trophy piece. I would still just have it in my collection. I would frame it and put it on the wall because it's just like impossible to find, like literally impossible to find. An artist proof, so when a Magic artist makes a card, WotC sends them like 50 copies of the card. There's no back. It just has a plain white back, but the front is the same. And they can use those to do whatever with. They often like sign them and sell them at events. It's kind of another way WotC can compensate artists without paying them real money, I think is like the main idea of it. But the fact that it was a volcanic island and it's 30 years old, like it'd just be impossible to ever find it again. At the time, though, like, I was just kind of buying and selling collections, just flipping collections. So I was like, oh, this is worth like a few $100. That's a great, that's a hit. I'm thrilled. But now I'm like, oh, I wish I had that. I regret that one. That's the one I really regret. How do we get out of this? So we can get let's get the Chupacabra. We can get the Chupacabra to kill the Ivor. I'm mostly worried about the poison. We're just going to get toxic out of this game. So we kill the commander, Henrika Dominici. Well, I mean, we're going to do our thing. We're going to play a Myco Tyrant. And then we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to cast the Bramble Familiar, fetch quest, do a bunch of descending, Get a, well, I guess a Souls of the Lost is big. Play the land. Go to combat. Attack the Veraska. How do we avoid dying to the mites, though? Like, the Toxic's the problem. We can kind of, well, actually, I guess this Rabble Rousing also is going to make a lot of tokens. We can make a lot of tokens, but our opponent can also make a lot of tokens, and we're running out of cards, and our opponent's not. Well, we get to make 6 tokens with our, we finally did the Myco Tyrant thing. Make 6 tokens with a Myco Tyrant. Oh, boom. Wait, do we die? No. Oh, I wasn't even thinking about the fountain. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Rabble Rousing. Yeah, we're getting close. Like 2 turns away from dying to the fountain. Muriel. Well, I guess we're not going to interact at instant speed anyway. Okay. Here comes the mites. Enough to trigger the Rabble Rousing. Well. Hey. Oh, it's just an LSL core. Okay, that. Oh, I thought that was going to be much worse. We will accept an LSL core. That is about, I mean, it's still good, and it's going to trigger as we kill our opponent's stuff, but it is not some big, expensive, broken thing. So that's a bit of good news. I still would rather be in our opponent's position than our position. Boogie Duke! I thought I was going to get back even with the viewers, but apparently not. We've played some long Brawl games. Apparently Brawl is a long format. Knight Errant of Arrows. Yeah, this isn't looking great. Next turn, we need a Wrath. We really need a Wrath, like, now. So just as a reminder as we're moving forward, so this is Boogie Dookie right now. Jurgen EX for Standard, Protection Force for Timeless Explorer, then Paladin for Timeless. You're next on the list. We'll get through as many as possible. I think part of what made our matches go long today is we've done a lot of brawling today. Like a best of 1 Timeless or Standard match, usually, 3 Blind Mice. Opponent's deck is sweet. This does, I don't know if it's convincing me to play Standard Brawl, because I don't know why I would play Standard Brawl over Historic Brawl, but our opponent's deck does look pretty fun. Yeah, I think we need to blow. We definitely have to get the Kangaroo Bloom. Okay, we get a Bushwhack. We exile the Skrelv. We draw in O'Hare. Now, okay, play Henrika. Does this have Death Touch? It flips into a Death Toucher. We have so much we need to kill. So this is going to be, what, a 3/4 Death Toucher. So let's Bushwhack. Myco Tyrant to kill. Wow, they have, like, we need to kill all this. We can't possibly kill everything that we need to kill. Like, so Muriel only cares about soldiers. So kill the... Is there actually anything we can kill that does save us here? Now I'm not sure. So Miria keeps us from interacting during our opponent's turn. LSL Court means if we block and stuff dies, we're going to take the damage still. Mondrak with Rabble Rousing is going to be absolutely ridiculous. There's like 3 things we really need to kill. Well, I mean, I think the one that kills us most immediately is LSL Core. So get rid of the LSL Core. Play O'Hare. Canker Bloom. We have to blow up the... We have to blow up the Halo Fountain. Go to combat. Draw a card. It's just a land. Yeah, I think they got it. Pass the turn. I think they got it. I was first on the list last Seth. Blue Knights. What format were you trying to play? Blue Knights. Yeah, copies the might. I'm pretty sure we're just dead here. I will get you in the list. Yeah, I mean, we got to get rid of it. It might have been worth using the... I don't know. Myco Tyrant has not impressed me. It has not impressed me this game. Like, it made a bunch of these tokens, but they're not even that good. Most turns it didn't trigger. It was a 3-mana 1/1 for most of the game. I was thinking Myco Tyrant was going to be kind of busted, but it's actually, like, not very busted or even very good. All right, proliferates tokens. And there's a Mondrak. How can we possibly... Do we even survive this turn? I don't even think we survived this turn, do we? 1, 2... Because all these funguses can't even block. Drawn in Lavala. Sure. Yeah, I think we just die right now, actually. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised, because I was actually, like, pretty hyped about Myco Tyrant. I thought Myco Tyrant was going to be a strong card. To the point where I was, like, thinking it could be a standard card even. But I'm not even sure it's a standard Brawl card. Did I build this? No, I don't really play... They didn't attack. Interesting. Well, I mean, okay, Canker Bloom again. No, I don't really play standard Brawl, so I just randomly copied this off of a decklist site. Get rid of this Halo Fountain. Ooh, Squirming Emergence. Can that do a thing? I mean, I get something back, but nothing good. Maybe this deck's just not very powerful. That's also a possibility. Well, yeah, I guess we... Do we even Myco Tyrant? Is he even a point? Let's play Bramble Familiar. Wait, do we have 7? Oh, we're going to mill out. Our opponent doesn't even actually have to kill us. Well, go to combat. Flip it. All right, here we come. We're going to try to kill you. It's not going to work, but we're going to try. Go to combat. Boom. Actually, no, not that aggressive. little boom. O'Hare, let's get in with those 3. O'Hare, Henrika, and Soul of the Lost. Opponent are going to block and block. And block. And block. There's a lot of bodies in front of the O'Hare. Sure. So some stuff will die. We can just flip this back around, so we're not gonna use the Tamio safekeeping, because we can just get the god back anyway. So we gain a little life. Our god dies temporarily. Well, I mean, I guess we might go Tyrant. Because what else are we doing? Hidden Nursery. Squirming Emergence on... I guess Shieldred? And go ahead. Come on, at least make a token Myco Tyrant. Yeah, how many of you actually play... Yeah, they can't block, but if we attack, they all just die for no value, so... There's not really any point. Like, we need to build up such a big mass of them. Like, this is just a rough matchup for them, because our opponent's going super wide. But in theory, we got to make so many that we can kind of, like, get around our opponent's blockers. Our opponent has us, like, super duper dead. I don't know why they're not killing us. Like, yeah, they're... With Mondrak and Rabble Rousing, if you just attack, you make so many tokens. Cravito, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super, thank you. Yeah, I could have taken the LSL core, which I guess would let the tokens chump attack for, like, some amount of value. That's a lot of tokens. Well, let's do some blocking. We're not officially dead yet. Block, block, block. Actually, we might be officially dead. Oh yeah, there's all those too. Yeah, we're definitely officially dead. Yeah, I kind of forgot that Muriel's had abilities too. I was thinking that we could get back our Kinker Bloom and go to the beginning of combat and then blow up the rabble rousing. I don't think it actually matters. Like I don't think it's possible from this position for our opponent's deck, or for our deck to beat our opponent's deck. So I don't think it actually cost us anything in as far as wins and losses. But yeah, Muriel actually shuts down abilities too. Yeah, this deck feels very lacking in power. Good game though, Bookie Dookie. Your deck looked sweet. Your deck went off. It was that was very impressive. Oh, all right, let's sneak in we gotta get in as many games as we can. All right, let's do it. Jurgen for standard. Are you here, Jurgen? Oh no, you were super good, Bateko. You did super well. No, I was just scared that you were going to be more aggressive with the rabble rousing because I thought you were going to make a ridiculous amount of tokens, and you did. And it won the game, but yeah, I was very afraid of the rabble rousing. Jurgen, are you here, Jurgen? Let's see if we can sneak in as many of these games as we can. So Jurgen EX wants to play a game of standard. And then, so the people we definitely have to get through. We got to get through Jurgen EX, Protector Forces, Blue Dragon Knight. These are all the people, and Paladin, I think, said he sent an email as well. So I'd really like to make sure we get through these ones. The rest of them, we'll see what we can do. It's tough if you sign up the day of. Another lesson, I guess, for future Viewer Battle streams. If you want to increase your odds of getting in, and you hear about it ahead of time, try to sign up ahead of time if you can. Because I try to give priority to people who sign up ahead, or people got left out last time. All right, Jurgen, let's do some standarding. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you'd like to. What was the standard Brawl list? Yeah, if anyone wants to share their deck lists, I would appreciate seeing some of them, and I'm sure the rest of the chat wouldn't mind either. Are the decks I'm playing mine or viewer submitted? So the last standard Brawl deck was just a random one I found on the internet, just copy and pasted because I don't play standard Brawl. All the other decks are decks that we have played for various things. So I think they're all mine. I'd have to look back. Some of them I don't even remember if I originally built them or not, but they're all ones that we have played on stream or in videos in the past, but they're not viewer decks. Oh, you're good. So Ariel, what format were you trying to play? And what is your information, Ariel? I'll get you on the list. I'm gonna do my best to get through as many people as we can. If you send me your username and format stuff, Ariel, I'll make sure to sneak you in. Well, this is the super janky against the odds Infinite God combo deck that, when it works, is really cool. And it worked more than I thought it was going to work. But it's definitely not a super competitive deck by any means. Opponent. Doing a little emoting. Elves, eh? Llanowar Loam Speaker. Oh, we really would have liked to draw a land there. Well, I guess we'll just have to lock Wayne Scorn. Kill the ramp. Get in. If we get one more land, we can get down the Invasion of Amonkhet. And this hand could actually maybe combo off, oddly. That's not a land, though. Well, get in, hit ya. Down to 60 past the turn. Grab a leg, Jurgen. Gwenna. Okay. What format were you trying to play, Ario? Well, let's bounce Gwenna. Gwenna's kind of frightening. Hey, oh, it's a land, but not the one we wanted. Maybe Bart just goes all the way. Opponent's down to 14. Explorer. All right, I'll get you in there, Ario. Glisa. All Alright, we're finding our lands. Well, let's just Invasion Amonkhet. If our opponent would like to remove some counters, we'd be okay with that. Roaming Throne. Spicy. Is this Roaming Throne Elves? Well, no attacks. Can we combo off? We have the God. We have the Invasion. We got the Sack Outlet. Are we just going to combo off? Are we just going to... Yeah, it's 4-2 viewers at the moment. We might actually just combo off here, though. Are we going to go infinite with gods? Opponent going to draw a card and lose a life. Well, we'll see what removal and interaction they have. Yeah, we're going to play Aclazotz. We're going to pass the turn. We're going to hope we get to untap. I guess we still need... So we could make infinitely big Bart, but we still need a Blood Artist effect to, like, straight up immediately win the game. Yeah, this looks like standard Roaming Throne Elves, which is pretty sweet. I didn't think there were enough pieces to really make elves work in standard, but opponent gets in with the Glissa. We will take the beats again. No, you're good. You're good, Aria. Whatever format you feel like playing today, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Changing your mind is perfectly acceptable. Oh, about it. Oh, Leyline Binding. Okay. Well, I mean, we do get to sack it. So at least we get a land out of the deal. So I guess maybe we play Blue God so we can Hornlock Whale the Glissa. Well, okay, I guess we can Aclazotz anyway. Well, Aclazotz, number 2. And pass the turn. Oh, thank you, Baketo. Yeah, the deck looked really sweet. I was honestly surprised at how fun of a match that was, because I kind of thought that standard Brawl was just not very fun. Why would you ever play it? But that was actually a really fun match, so I'm glad we did it. Seth, have you tried Galadriel of Lorthan with Merit Lage's Slumber? Would be cool for part 3 to snow deck against the odds. I need to look up Galadriel. So no, I haven't tried it because I'm not actually sure what Galadriel is. I know it's from Lord of the Rings. One of the problems with Lord of the Rings is there's so many characters of each name. Galadriel, let's see. What is this Galadriel? Oh no, how do you actually spell it? Oh no. Well, I'll have to, what is the actual card? Apparently, no one knows how to spell Galadriel or whatever it is. Hey, okay, second spelling worked. Opponent, Riveteer's Outlook. Whenever the ring tempts you, if you choose a creature other than Galadriel as your ring bearer, scry 3. Whenever you scry, you reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land card revealed this way, put it on the battlefield tapped. Oh, that could be sweet. So you can scry with Merit Lage's Slumber. And if you hit a land, put it into play tap, and that'll build up towards enough lands to flip Merit Lage's Slumber. That's actually a really cool idea. I actually might try to build that deck. I actually really like that idea. Oh, Mega Magikarp, I'm sorry. How are you doing, Mega Magikarp? Good to see ya. Yeah, I think Standard Brawl is more fun than people give it credit for. I might actually write an article about it. I read that article. Because I think you might be right. Like, you kind of... I mean, like I said, I don't think I'm going to become, like, someone who plays Standard Brawl over Historic Brawl or whatever. But my perception going into it was that Standard Brawl was bad and, like, not enjoyable. And now my perception is more like Standard Brawl is fine. It's just not as big and exciting of a card pool as Historic Brawl. But it was a perfectly fun, fine match that I enjoyed. Yeah, it's not a bad format. Yeah, exactly. It's a small format, but it's not a bad format. Well, okay, Invasion Amonkhet. Our opponent... One of the downsides is, since I'm playing against viewers, they probably know how this deck works. Which makes it much harder to pull off the combo than if no one knows what's going on. Well, let's run out of God. Enter House's Fortress. Pass the turn. Another Panharmonicon, too. Panharmonicon. Standard Panharmonicon elves. I bought a beautiful goldfish mask last year. Will you ugh. I bought a beautiful goldfish mat last year. Will you be going to any of the cons? I'd love to have you sign it. Nico, I will be at Con Chicago, and then I will be at MagicCon Vegas later in the year. Amsterdam, not planning on doing Amsterdam, just too long of a trip for me. But so if you're either of those, and then I don't know, there's been a few other just like random things that some of them are kind of like generic fantasy cons, I guess, or just like nerd cons, not specifically Magic cons, smaller Magic events. I've gotten a lot of messages recently about going to different events, so it's possible I pop up here or there at a random thing, but those are the two big ones I know I'm going at. So Yugfuzi, we got a list going. The list is already pretty long, especially since we've been streaming for a bit already. I would love to add you to the list, but the odds, okay, I'm just going to say, if you're getting on the list now, it's good because it'll help give you priority for next stream, but wait, what? No. Well, okay, maybe standard elves can be a thing. If you got a Panharmonicon, anything with a janky ETB is gonna be good. Mira's Outrider comes down to Domas for 10-ish. Was it actually the full 10? I think it was 8. Yeah, Domas for 8. And 5-color Roaming Throne standard elves. Good game. Oh man. All right, I need to go on a win streak. in these last few matches. Oh, okay. Yeah, the record's bad. Okay, so I think the goal is to try to get through these last 4 of people who sign up ahead of time or were left over from last stream. I'm gonna need to win pretty much all of them if I'm gonna end with a winning record. Protection Force. Are you around Protection Force? And are we playing Timeless or Explore? So I think, unless something goes wildly different than I expect, I think these will be our last 4 matches of the stream. So Protection Force, if you're around. Ario Zara, definitely playing you. Paladin, we'll get it in if you're still around. And Blue Dragon Knight. Did you say what format you wanted to play? Oh, so Yukfuzi, all you gotta do is, if you send me a message on here and give me your arena name and number, and I guess since it's gonna be next stream, you don't even have to tell me the format, but basically your arena name and number, I'll add it to the list, and then next viewer battle stream, people who were on the list but didn't get to play this time, if you show up at the stream and you're like, hey, I was on the list, didn't get to play last time, you get to the guaranteed to play status, basically. I'll make sure you get in next time if you don't get to play this time. Blue Dragon Knight. All right, here we go, Blue Dragon Knight. I'm going to send you a challenge. Paladin's here. What about Protection Force 0? I haven't seen Protection Force 0 in a minute. So Blue Dragon Knight, we gotta actually win, maybe. Let's go Roaming Through Vampires. Roaming Through Vampires, I think, are not that bad. They're not that bad. It's not busted or top tier or anything, but... Have you ever considered doing a later stream? Hey, welcome, Toasty Ghosty. I'm glad you found the channel too. Welcome. Have you ever considered doing a later stream? I would love to play in a viewer battle, but busy with work during the day. Yeah, the streaming schedule keeps evolving, I would say. We used to do a later one on Thursdays, but now we're only streaming once a week, just because of how things have evolved in the Magic world and the streaming schedule. Just doing so much more, like, we got the podcast and box opening channels now, and the new stuff on Commander Clash, and all that kind of stuff. Some big, like, not gameplay videos. So that's kind of come to the streaming. So We'll see. It could change in the future, and we could also do a different time specifically for viewer battles. So that's something I'd be curious in. Yufuzi, I got you added to the list. And also Freemind Graphics, I got your message. You are added to the list for next time. So that's something I hadn't really thought of. What would be? Is this your correct information, Blue Dragon? Blue Dragon 44365. Blue Dragon Knights. Is there... here, let me try this. There was a space? I don't know if there's supposed to be a space in there or not, honestly. My username doesn't have a space between the name and the number, but Arena's weird, so I don't know if it works both ways. Let me try it without a space between the username and number, see if it works. So what would be the best, most convenient time for a viewer battle stream? Because the other way we could do this is not do it as a normal stream, but do it as like a special thing. Like we could, I mean, if y'all really want to, we could do it on a weekend or something when everyone's off work and just be like, hey, this weekend on a Saturday or something or a Sunday, we're doing a special bonus stream just for viewer battles, like just so we can play Magic with each other. So that would be a possibility. So that's something to keep in mind for the future. If the normal stream time is not a convenient one for everyone to viewer battle, we could try a different time. Here, let me try one more time, Blue Dragon Knights. The only other problem is sometimes Arena's just wonky and not very good. So that's one more. Let's give it one more shot, Blue Dragon Knights. Oh, we've done good today too. We haven't had too many matches that haven't worked, but on Arena you never know. 4, 4, 3, 6, 5. All right, fingers crossed, Blue Dragon Knights. I think it's kind of hard to balance. You have viewers from Europe, EU, really hard to find. Yeah. So I used to be very worried about people being at work, and I think that matters for viewer battle streams in specific. However, one thing that made me comfortable streaming mostly in the afternoons is so many people were in the stream saying that they were watching from work or school. So I realized for a lot of people, they just are watching anyway. And for some of them, they were like, honestly, I can watch you while I'm at work, but once I go home, I got other stuff I got to do. So the evenings are actually worse for me. I'd rather have you stream while I'm working because I'll just like put you on my second monitor while I'm doing my stuff. So it really depends on, so many factors, your job, where you live, all that kind of stuff. So Toasty, so the main channel is MTD Goldfish, but we also have a MTD Goldfish podcast and then MTD Goldfish Commander that are focused on those separate things. And also the opening channel now too. That's like collection buys and box openings and so forth. All right, Blue Dragon Knights, let's try it this way. Take 3. Let me cancel this. What format were you trying to play, Blue Dragon Knights? I don't even actually... For some reason, it's not on the list. It was standard, right? I think, yeah, it was standard. Best one, 6-card format, challenge. All right, Blue Dragon Knights. Hopefully this works. If not, then I guess we're sadly going to have to just chalk it up to an arena bug. An arena not wanting us to play against each other. Hey, thank you, Toasty. Oh, yeah, I guess there's the... That's true. If you're up late at night, check out Crim's stream. Crim also on the Goldfish channels, you'll see his videos and stuff. He streams in the opposite. We live on literally the opposite schedules. I'm very much a like get up early, get my stuff done kind of person. Crim is very much a stay up all night. We literally cross paths a lot of days where like I'm waking up when Crim's going to bed. And we don't live, we're only like 3 hours difference in time zone, so it's not like that's not the issue. He just lives a very different schedule. So if you ever want to watch some Goldfish Magic literally in the middle of the night, you can check out Crim's stream. I got a really stupid project that has been stalled for like 2 months that I'm supposed to be working on. They won't notice another day of stall. I mean, if it's already been 2 months, what's one more day, really? Also working, taking payments and getting yelled at by insurances. So that doesn't sound like the most fun job. Getting yelled at by insurances. Yeah, East Coast represent. All right, Dragon Blue Knights. Good luck to you, friend. Let's see what you got in standard. I think that's part of it too, because I think like Crim also. I gotta find this video because sometime we're gonna watch on stream and it's gonna be hilarious. There's you probably know this because we talked about it on the podcast. Did you realize that Crim played on Conan when Crim was doing the band thing? I hadn't really connected that Crim's band like kind of got like relatively far in the like the emo scene. We have to find, if anyone has the link, you should send it to me because I really want to watch. I've never watched it. I know it exists because he's talked about it before. If anyone knows where the video exists, oh my god, it would be so funny. I don't even know the name of his band. Does anyone know the name of his band? I know it was like an emo band, but I don't know the name of it. Well, we're gonna put this on Vampire since we're a Vampire deck, and we're gonna play. You know what? I think we actually play Tyrion's Journal here. Why we can. And I think we're actually just going to sack this Epic here and draw a card. Our opponent, me seeing Grixis, makes me think they're a control deck of some kind. Yeah, I'll have to ask him. I can ping him at some point and I'm sure get it. That'd be funny to watch though. I can't picture it. Ooh, Island Cycle. What? Is this Reanimator? Island Cycle Title Terror for a Shander's Lounge. All right. We continue to refuse to draw lands, unfortunately. Well, let's do a little preaching. The pieces indeed fit. Hit you down to 11. And yeah, we'll just pass. Finish Ticket. Oh my god, someone found it. Okay, let's see. Finish Ticket. Band. Finish Ticket makes their late night debut. Ah! Oh, all right, we gotta finish this game. We can't not finish this game. We gotta finish the game first, and then, oh god, and then we're gonna see Crim on Conan. Hit you down to 9. Are we sacking? Is it worth it? Oh, we'll just pass. Opponent, stop wrathing your board. We got a new donation from Hello Herb Noob. $5 donation. Been watching for years. Thanks for bringing a ton of joy and rekindling my love for Magic. Greetings from Germany and crush those viewers. Thank you for the kind words. In the donation, Hello Herb Noob. I will do my best to crush the viewers for you. Although so far it's been the viewers crushing me, honestly. The viewers are pretty far ahead. Well, let's kill this Misery Shadow. And then we play. Okay, let's just go to combat. Go attacking. Draw a card with the Preacher. The Schism. Opponent. So opponent appears to be like, I'm going to say they're Grixis Reanimator. I guess we can start sacking blood to draw cards. That's probably worth it. Actually, no, we're so close. We're going to wait. We're like so close to turning on this Voldaren Bloodcaster. One more blood. We're 1 blood 8 way. Opponent, Swamp, add Sheoldred. Well, we will sack a Blood Tithe Harvester, get a blood token. Why don't vampires see play in standard? I guess they're just like not as good, basically, as Oh, good game, Blue Dragon Knight. The deck looks sweet. Were you a reanimator deck? I'm very curious. I guess they're just not as good as normal Grixis, like mid-range or whatever. All right, let's get this next match going. Blue Dragon Knight, GGGG. Yeah, I feel like vampires could be good. All right, protection forces. We got three matches left. And I really got to win out. Protection forces. Are you around? I'm gonna add you as a friend so we can get this going. Are we playing Timeless or Explorer? That's the other question. I see Ariozera there. I see Paladin there. You're all the next two. If Protector forces. Okay, so Onus, what Yeah. I'm gonna get it set up and then we're gonna watch Crim. So what format are we playing, Onus? Timeless or Explorer were the two that you had mentioned before. And then we do gotta look at Crim on Conan. Do I still enjoy playing Magic off? I do. I just love Magic. So I'll record videos all day and then I'll play Magic for fun at night. What would you do if someone asked to play Alchemy? Probably say sure and play a standard deck, I guess, because I don't have an Alchemy deck. All right, Timeless. So Oni, I'm gonna try to send you a challenge, all right? And hopefully this works. Is this the correct username? Oh, it's 02 Protection Forces 2008-3. Our first Timeless match of the stream, perhaps. All right, I'm gonna switch my deck to a Timeless. What are we playing in Timeless though? Let's play the Bombardment deck. I think I might make a video out of this deck. I really like Timeless Goblin Bombardment. All right, let's see this Crim video. Hopefully we don't get a copyright strike.
Please welcome Finish Ticket.
Where's Crimothy? Where's Crimothy? Oh, he's rocking out back there on the... Is he on the base? Okay. I'm disappointed Crim is not more visible. Come on, where's Crim? Hey, there we go. Isn't that wild? Come on, where's Crim? They're showing the drummer. There we go. Come on, Crim. Yeah. Yes. Show us a headbang. Yeah. Oh, it's so good. That's so good. Oh, all right. We'll try. So Crim, he's not. The song actually was better than I thought, honestly. When I thought of emo, I was thinking it was gonna be something I enjoyed less, but that actually was not bad. All right, Protection Forces. Here we go. Let's see if this works. Challenge you. I don't know why it's such a hard time. Can you have the link? Yes. There's the link. Who is Crim? Oh, so Crim also works for Goldfish. If you go to the Goldfish YouTube, you'll see I make a lot of videos. Crim makes a lot of videos. Phil makes a video every few weeks because it takes forever to actually edit. But why do I refuse to open the glowing chest in the corner? I open it when I need the wild cards. That's the vault, and once it gets up to 100%, you get like a mythic wild card, 2 rare wild cards, something like that, some lower rarity wild cards. The problem is, so you can't see it unless it's full. So I usually keep it so I can track it and then open it when I need the wild cards, but try to keep it over 100% so I can actually track its progression. Because if you go below 100%, you don't get to see it at all. You can't even tell if it's full or not. Oh, did they fix it so you can always see it? Oh. Well, if they fix it so you can always see it, then I'll just start cracking it. But that's why I started not opening it, because they tried to minimize it and like took it away so you couldn't tell. So the hack to get around it was always leave it over 100%. All right, I'll have to start opening it then. I didn't realize they fixed that. Oh, that's good that they fixed it. Well, we haven't had any blood moons here on viewer day, but it is timeless, and in timeless anything goes. Hello, protection forces. Let's just play this, get a swamp, get some blood gassed in. How do you get added to your list for viewer games? So if you send me a DM or a email, whatever, give me your arena info, your name and the number, I will add you to the list. Although we're getting near the end of this stream. We got this match in 2 more that really trying to get through. So it won't be till next time. Still worth doing though, because it'll give you priority next time we do a viewer battle stream to make sure you get to play, or at least greatly increase odds. Grab a leg. Found it. Down to 15. Well, we have 2 blood moons, which means we're gonna start casting them. I don't even know how good the blood moons are here, honestly. Like, opponent might be an Is It deck, and Blood Moon, they could be playing Blood Moon even, yeah. Well, if they counter it, well, okay, they must care a little. I don't know why. That would have done nothing to their current mana base, but... When is the next one? So it's not... It's been kind of random. We don't actually have, like, a official schedule. It's kind of when we schedule it. Well, let's eat another counter spell. I'm going to wait and say this after our opponent makes their play, in case they're listening. But I don't think we actually want this to resolve. Why do you counter the first one and not the second one? I guess they just wanted to crack 1 more fetch land. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was thinking we were just going to eat another counter, but apparently not. Opponent, Snapcaster. Bolts. Yeah, I guess they just wanted to wait for 1 more island. Well, at least we know they do have black mana that they can't currently use. Well, let's Goblin Bombardment for the future. Pass the turn. No, I don't think they... Well, they might have put it with Snapcaster. They probably should have Bolt Snap Bolted, so that might have been a punt. Well, they didn't have the mana that turn, did they? Yeah, I don't know. I think the counterspell the Blood Moon line actually makes sense. I think they were okay with the Blood Moon with 2 basic islands, not okay with the Blood Moon with 1 basic island. So I think that's basically what happened there. Yeah, I know. We really need the other 5 fetches. That's the cool thing about this format, though, is there's so much it can grow. Like, Timeless is really cool right now, and there's still, like, so many cards that can be added, so many decks that can be added. So that's one of the things that makes me excited about it, is we're playing, like, a super early, like, kind of basic version of this format. Let's Fable the Mirror Breaker, see if that gets countered, which it might. Wow, no. Okay, oh, they're gonna Tidebind the first lore counter. Well, we will play a land, get a Bloodghast. Lightning Bolt your face. So we get to haste up the Bloodghast. Hit you with the Bloodghast. I feel like this bombardment deck might actually be good. Are we going to get a preview stream for Murders next week? I wish, Winzo. So next Tuesday is release day for Murders at Carload Manor. So we will be streaming and checking out the new cards. Sadly, they canceled early access. So there's no early access period. From what we can tell, it's because the people who ran it were part of the layoffs when Hasbro fired everyone. The people that, like, the person I would email with questions about it and whatnot, was one of the people that were fired or laid off. So we're guessing that that's why there's no early access this time. They also like put an announcement out saying due to unforeseen circumstances, I think were the words they used, we're gonna have to cancel it this time. Sorry. So the assumption is it's because the people running it got fired by Hasbro. So yeah, that's sad because early access is just, one of my favorite days. I always look forward to and that's also the day where everyone's trying new things. It's not just like, because what I'm afraid is going to happen on Tuesday, or what could happen is, so we go to like check out all these cool new cards, and it's just like domain, shielded, mono red. On early access day, usually a lot of people are trying new things, which makes it a little bit easier to try new things because everyone's experimenting. Well, let's play Mayhem Devil, see if they got a counter. Hold. Oh, land drop. Bloodghast. Game, maybe? Hasty Bloodghast, go to combat. Here comes the dorks. They could have another Tidebinder. Does that matter? I mean, we're attacking anyway. So opponent's deck looks like a pretty solid, is it maybe a Stifle, is it deck? Wait, are you just taking this? Oh, good game protection. Well, yeah, Goblin Bombardment, ping ya. Tashana's Tidebinder in response. Goblin Bombardment, ping ya. And, okay, we're still live for equaling the viewers. We're what, 3 and 4? Something like that, or 3 and 5? All right, we have 2 more matches to go in our viewer battle stream. 2 more. Next up, we have, Ariozara for Explorer. Ariozara challenge incoming. Let me see what Explorer decks I actually have access to. So Ariozara for Explorer, and then Paladin for Timeless. Oh, do I care about winning? You know what? I'm going to play this deck. I don't think I'm going to win, but the idea of this deck is really funny. This was the idea of a deck that someone... for a really funny Agatha's Soul Cauldron deck. Oh, you got auto-tapped. Oh, I'm so sorry, Uns. I didn't realize that. Thank you for the match, though. That was super fun. Your deck looks sweet. So this was a deck. Someone sent me an idea about using Pack Rat and Siege Rhino with Agatha's Soul Cauldron. You can give your Siege Rhino Pack Rat's ability, so then you can discard cards to make more Siege Rhinos. It's a really funny idea. I don't know if I've won a game with the deck, though, so I think this might be the one. Yeah, it's like such a cool concept. Oh no, is this like Lich's Mastery? Are we actually getting, oh dear. Lich's Mastery is scary. When I see a Revitalize, I immediately go to Lich's Mastery. Especially in black, it's gotta be a Lich's Mastery deck. Sunset Revelry makes some dorks and draws a card. Well, we will Blooming Marsh, and... yeah, let's pass. Pass the turn, no attacks. Yeah, it's kind of like the 40 Rhino deck a little bit. What are you doing to me, Ariozara? Come on. 3 life gain spells in a row. This has to be a trap, right? We're not gonna block. We could block and make a Pack Rat, but I feel like why would you make that attack knowing we could do that? Well, I mean, we do have Siege Rhinos. We don't have the Soul Cauldron. Go attacking. Get in with the Pack of Rats. I don't really like most of the anime cards. They're not really my thing. I will say Pack Rat anime art, so good. Standing on the whole pile of like rat skulls. That's an anime card I would actually play. What is the point of this deck? What are you trying to do, Ario? You're gaining life. That much has been made clear, but what is the rest of this deck actually trying to do? I'll get in with the Siege Rhino. Hit you back down to 20. Play another Siege Rhino. Hit you back down to 17. It's got to be Lich's Mastery, right? That's the only thing that makes sense. Oh, seriously? Sunfall? Sunfall? Well, we get to Lauren and blow up the thing and play the Overgrown Tube and Eldritch Evolution the Lauren to get... Oh, we're gonna take Mom. We're gonna take Elish Nord. Oh, I'm tempted to take the Siege Rhino. Not sure when the next viewer stream will be. It'll be a few weeks after the release. What is the point of this deck? Get in with the Elish Nord. Opponent blocks. We've dealt a lot of damage to our opponent. It just doesn't matter because they're just casting life gain spells every turn. Lich's Mastery? That would make it make sense if there's a Lich's Mastery. Okay, Union of the Third Path, not a Lich's Mastery. Gains 4, draws a card. Opponent passes. Well, go to combat. Get in with the Elish Nord. We have seen a lot of Panharmonicons this stream, that's for sure. Eat the token, play the lad, pass the turn. Cycles a Triumph. It's got to be Lich's Mastery. I still believe it's got to be Lich's Mastery. Nothing else makes sense to my brain. It's got to be. Opponent plays a tap land. Can we draw a creature, please? Yeah, okay. Bugler Rat. Yeah, not Union of the Third Path, Union of the Fourth Path. They drew them all. Actually, no, maybe it is the third. Is it? I think it's the third. They drew, yeah. 3 Sunset Reveries, 2 Revitalize, 3 Union of the Third Path. Ruin his ultimatum. Settle the wreckage. Eldritch Evolution, the Bugler Rat. For another Bugler Rat. Is that actually correct? I think that's correct. Another Bugler Rat. Get rid of those cards. I mean, we need to stop them from casting life gain spells, and we don't want to get settled. Oh my god. Are they trying to mill us out? Are they just trying to gain... Oh my goodness, 2 Settle the Wreckages. Oh, the best Bugler Rat in the history of Magic. Ruin his ultimatum, double Settle the Wreckage, Eternal Wanderer. Oh. Oh. You know what I think this is? I think this is because I said... Someone said, oh, playing all the Wrath deck in older formats. Really? The fourth one? Playing all Wrath deck in older formats. So I was like, there's too many spell decks. You're not going to win with an all Wrath deck in older formats. This might be someone trying to prove me wrong. Well, get in with the Rhino. Where's our Agatha Soul Cauldron? We have a relatively stocked graveyard. Opponent draws a land. Can we dodge the rest? Satyr Wayfinder. Okay, that'll stock the graveyard. Mill a few cards. Take a Castle Lockway, and that's a really, really nice one. Play the Castle Lockway. Go to combat. Go attacking with the Rhino. Hit you down to 13. Eldritch Evolution. The Satyr Wayfinder. Do we just go Rhino? Do we go Rhino number 4? Oh, we can get Scavenger. What does Scavenger get back? Nothing of note. Well, Rhino it is. Rhino number 4. Opponent down to 10. Pass the turn. Is it a Wrath off the top? Yes, it is. Of course, a Wrath off the top. See, this isn't really 36 Wraths though, because there's all that life gain. Well, there's just now that we have no creatures, we have officially found a Agatha Soul Cauldron. Opponent plays a land, passes. Stitcher's Supplier. How close are we to milling out? Not super close. And let's draw a card. With the Castle Lockway. Ooh, Take Numa is huge. That's a nice draw. That's a really nice draw. Is there a Pack Rat in the graveyard? There's not. Come on now. Come on now. Ariozara. Why? 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 Mill. Well, we will channel take Numa. Mill. Get back a scavenger. Untap. Forest. Play the scavenger. That'll get back a siege rhino. Play the land. Do we even play the rhino? If they, okay, we got to do it. If they whiff on a wrath for one turn, we got him. Siege rhino again, pass the turn. No wrath. Oh, cycles for a, oh, land. Oh, praise the magic gods. Aereo. You just had to do it. You just had to do it. That actually came way closer to working than I would have thought. Can we mill a pack rat just to show what the deck's trying to do? No. You know what? We still have a shot. No, we don't have a shot. All right, we'll just win. Get in there, Siege Rhino. Aereo, I am actually super interested. You've had the deck for almost a year? Oh, so it's not influenced by the 36 Wrath deck. How has it worked for you? Because I definitely had people ask me, all right, Paladin, this is it, Paladin. 5-5. I have made the comeback. Viewers and me are tied. No pressure, Paladin, but the last match of the stream, me and you, challenge impending. What is the protocol? So we're getting to the end of, this is the last match of the stream for this stream. If you would like to, it's for all the marbles, and all the fun, really. If you'd like to get on the list for next time, send me your arena info, and I will get you on the list for next time. But this is the final match. Yes, this is the last one of this stream. We've been going for a little over 3 hours now. All right, so we're going to Timeless. What are we playing in Timeless? I still want to play something fun though. I don't want to play something that's too like stormy or whatever. What is a good Timeless option? Actually, maybe, is it the same one? Teamer Surprise, Bombardment. You know what, we'll go Soul Herder. I haven't done that much Panharmoniconing. Here we go. Let's do it. How has the deck worked for you though, Aereo? I'm actually curious. Raid Benjamin Wheeler. We should be able to do that. Do you have a... Oh, what is it just Benjamin Wheeler? Send me his Twitch link just so I make sure I have the right one. I know we've rated Ben a bunch of times, but I don't remember for sure his Twitch name. All right, Wooded Foothills for a breeding pool. Well, can we outvalue Paladin to finish with a winning record? Has a positive win rate. You should send me the list, Aereo. I guess, I mean, okay, how about this? Did I miss anything interesting? Because I saw all the life gain effects, preferably ones that draw cards. I saw about every wrath in existence. This is a Soul Herder Blink deck. I mean, maybe it's the enemy, but it's not just like an Uro deck or whatever. I don't even think there's Uro in this deck. There are a couple of Okos. In the deck for value. Oh no. Oh dear, Dark Ritual. The most busted card in the format. Into Sorin. Okay. How bad is this? Takes it down. Ah, Golden Maverick. Oh my. Okay, that's okay. We're not dead yet. I mean, that's about the scariest thing this deck can do, but we're not dead. We got a swords opponent. There you go. Go up to 30, but we're not dead. Oh, what a start for the vampire deck. Golly. Oh, that's an ephemerate though. Grab a leg, Paladin. Grab a leg. Also, thanks. I wonder, what do you think people say? I've been randomly saying have a leg to randos on Arena too. How do you think that comes across? What do you think? What do you think opponents think? Because I don't think I've had anyone ever say grab a leg to me. What do you think opponents think when I say that to them? I've been trying to figure that out. Does it come? Hopefully, it's not offensive in some way. Well, we might as well get a Hallowed Fountain. Ephemerate the Wall of Blossoms. Weird but funny. Okay, that weird but funny is fine. Weird but funny is perfectly acceptable. I don't even. That's why I think it's funny. Is I don't even know if it is an idiom. Like it's just a random line that they put in Arena for some reason. Where does it come from? Is it like a Planeswalker voiceover? Is it like Minskin or something? Where did this grab a leg? Why is it even a thing that exists that you can say on Arena? Yeah, I mean, I guess that would be unfortunate, but I don't know if I can optimize my Arena emotes for an opponent potentially being legless. That might be tough. Let's blink the Wall of Blossoms. Alright, Pluto Delta. Well, let's keep drawing cards. Well, I think we gotta get rid of the Sorin, right? The Sorin is eventually going to be an issue for us. Do we have anything spelly in our graveyard? Swords? Oh, Ephemerate. Yeah. Ephemerate's good. Let's Mystic Sanctuary. Put Ephemerino on top. Yes, please. And then Skyclave. Get rid of the Sorin. And, well, 32 attacks from the Deathrite, and we got him. I'm learning from Trim. It's from Battle from Zendikar. Well, no, I don't feel that bad. They're a black deck. They could have Bowmasters. One Ring's actually like kind of risky in this format. You know, we're gonna activate and see if they do anything. They do not. Well, we will pass the turn. I have not seen vampires much in Timeless. It's really cool to see them. And that was like, they put us to the test. Like, our opponent put us to the test with that turn 3 Galton Maverin, which... Grab leg. That's my only text. I would say something else if I knew how valid I would, I promise. I actually would. You know what? Let's just Ephemerate a wall. That's fine. Blanket. We'll replace Skyclave with the new elephant from MKM that Richard is excited about. So I think the elephant... I'm excited about the elephant for Standard. I think it would be good in this deck because I think the place I'm excited for outside of Standard... In Standard, I think you can just play it for value. I think it's good enough that you can just play it and run it for value. Outside of Standard, I think it really needs to be a deck like this where you... have blink synergies, and you can use it to blink your own stuff or use it for removal. Also worth mentioning, it answers any non-land permanent, so it's another way to get rid of your One Ring if you need to, which is super relevant in Timeless and in Modern. Oh, Paladin. Oh, Paladin's gonna be hard casting Galter and Mavin. I imagine 6 lands is not really what you're hoping for when you're the vampire deck. Although, us dying to the One Ring, there are still ways we lose this, as ridiculous as that sounds. Well, let's make a zombie. Let's grab Yarion. Let's play Yarion. Blink, blink. Grow the Soul Herder. Go attacking. Get in there. Opponent's at 30 because of that swords. They have a lot of life. We need to deal a lot of damage to them to actually close out this game. Blink a Skyclave. Draw a couple cards. Oh my god, that's the one of Elishnorn. Blink the Skyclave. Grow the dork, snipe the... See, I think the problem earlier in the stream when we were losing all the time is the fact that... we, actually, what do we discard? Do we want a second Field of the Dead? Or more fetch lands? Yeah, let's pitch a One Ring. There we go. Opponent's under 26. I think the problem early in the stream is we didn't play enough Panharmonicon decks. I am going to be in Chicago, Paps. If you're in Chicago, stop and say hi. Maybe we can even get in a game. Ooh. Beseech the Mirror. Okay. Gonna get the best card from the deck. What is it? Another Sorin. Yup. I'm not. Is this another one? Are we running it back? Cauldron Mavrin. It's back. It's not over yet. Well, we will exile a land to make a green, to exile a creature to gain 2 life, the power of the Deathrite Shaman. We're not really worried about dying to the One Ring because we have this Tidebinder. Now let's draw a few million cards. Oh, that would be so mean. Oh, this Teferi just ruins our opponent's day. Oh, that's so brutal. I mean, we got to do it though, right? Like, oh, I feel dirty. I feel dirty about it. I feel bad. Oh, I feel so bad. Oh, Teferi. Oh, it's just not meant to be, Galton Mavrin. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Grab a leg. Grab a leg, friend. I say that in the nicest way possible. I'm sorry, Paladin. Oh. How does Krim sleep at night playing Teferi? How does anyone sleep at night winning with a Teferi? I will say that was a good leg grabbing. We grabbed a leg. But really, we saw a lot of cool decks. Paladin, the deck looks sweet. And I think, honestly, we got pretty lucky to not lose there. Like, you took and had the turn 3 Galton Mavrin. We just happened to have the swords in hand in our 80 card deck. So I think that was actually just super lucky because your deck was working really well. So we ended up with a pretty epic viewer battle stream. In the end, 6 for me, 5 for the viewers. More importantly though, we got to see a lot of cool stuff. That was the last game of the stream for this one. But we got to see a lot of cool stuff. We got to see a lot of cool decks. We got to see some really sweet synergy, some big plays. So that was awesome, everyone. Really like this one. Thanks to all of you for bringing in the cool decks because you're really the ones that made all this happen. Like, if it wasn't for you, none of this would actually be possible. So thanks, seriously, viewers, for showing up. I know it's a little different than a normal stream, actually, like bringing decks and playing, doing all that stuff, but definitely appreciate it. That was a blast. So reminders on the way out the door today, and then we're gonna do a raid of someone here. I don't know. We're gonna do a random raid of someone that I don't really know, who appears to be cube drafting. So reminders, replay YouTube for all the old streams, normal YouTube. Tomorrow's Against the Odds. I think you're gonna like it. One more shout out to Card Kingdom for mistyping. One more shout out to Card Kingdom for being super awesome. Selling all the magic cards you need over at cardkingdom.com/mtggoldfish, and also selling this super sweet serialized stomping ground on eBay. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. And as I said before, thank you to all of you. Y'all are amazing and awesome and spectacular. And I love you all so very much. I hope you have an amazing day. Have a great week. And we will be back next week for Murders at Karlov Manor. So until then, everyone, check out the YouTube and all that stuff. I love y'all. Be good. And I will talk to you soon.